character. And trust me, you don't want them either. Alright. Soon enough, people are going to start hearing saxophones play.
Sex phones?
I will.
Phone sex hotlines.
Stop it!
And we are going to be like this for about 2 hours. Okay.
No, we're not. Knock it off. Everyone.
I've been getting quiet.
So, night passes to morning. This morning, Mayor's going to speak with you about reward, a possible reward. And out of character, all the ones who... Rui, I'm going to throw something at you.
I didn't even say anything. I typed it.
I know! Stop the derail train. The mayor was going to speak with you about a possible reward. But I kind of need to know how people are waking up. So I want everyone to roll me a d10. Just d10, nothing added to it.
That was a lot.
Apparently, how do you wait, what? Well, still not very much better, Peaches.
I got an amazing 4.
Are you kidding? That's a 100% increase.
This is true. Yuki?
I muted myself, damn it.
Good job. I need you to roll me a d10.
Why is everyone rolling so damn low?
Bitch, I got a 7.
That's still a failure.
Why is everyone
wait,
rolling
wrong
so
system.
damn low?
Okay.
So many low rolls.
Because we're all failures together.
Alright, Rashka, you are the first one to arise this morning. Arise, chicken, arise from your slumber. And how's this morning go for you? As far as you can tell, there's not real much chatter around the inn underneath you. And light is barely peering through the slots of the wood that make the wall.
You guys can't hear me when I'm eating my crackers, right?
I can't hear him, so.
Excellent.
Alright. Well, about halfway through your little routine, Artorius, you're waking up.
Oh, if I were only 20 years younger. Okay, I'll compromise for 10. Oh. And he puts on his best, as usual, and goes down, opens up a paper, sits by the fire, and drinks his red wine.
Alright. Fair enough. Gnerzi, you are rising.
And one more ways than one, as it covers its eyes from the most elegant farts. So, start his morning. He's a goblin. Anyway, he's gonna get out of bed and put, Twitchy on his shoulder, grab his staff, head downstairs, and then go up to the innkeeper and what do you have to eat?
Eggs and salt pork.
I'll take the pork.
Fine.
How much?
Gold.
This is gonna flip him a piece of gold. And he's gonna...
Diane, give me some salt pork!
Thank you,
Eventually,
sir.
plate of, basically a pork steak put in front of you. Salt pork steak.
Awesome. He's gonna just pick it up and go, appetit! And it's gonna be gone in that instant. Then he's just gonna go and sit down next to the fire and just lay
I
back
almost
and
forgot
relax.
something. Gnerzi, I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Character sheet. Halfway? Huh. I'm not doing as well as last time.
The moment that the food starts to hit your stomach, you don't feel super great.
I see.
You don't. It's not. It's something you ate. It may have been what you just ate or what you ate yesterday. Because I'm going to say this. You didn't roll perception on what the hell they were carrying.
Oh, you bastard. But, fair dues. I can't argue with that. Alright then. Yeah. Not feeling as well as today. Hey, Artorius, you don't happen to have a concoction good for, the stomach? I know that's weird coming from me, I'm a goblin, but still.
I might. DM, what would I roll for that?
Just roll me, what knowledges do you have?
Arcana, Nature, as Toto.
Just roll me knowledge and nature.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Excuse me, may I?
Yes.
Alright, so Artorius sort of fumbles around in his bag a bit, pulls out this thick pink liquid, and goes, yes, I believe this will do nicely. I'm still trying to come up with a name. Adds a little pep to yourself after making you feel dismal.
Oh.
Is that so?
That was brilliant.
Thank you.
That's all right for you.
Thank you. Do I owe you anything, or...
No.
Then thank you. He's just gonna swallow out all of it and hand them back the vial. Thank you. I am gonna go rest in the corner now.
About this time, Ketagris and Yuki are waking. And let me say this. Yuki, there is a vial next to your bed with simple instructions of to take this because you're going to feel like hell, more or less. Not the exact wording. It says it's just a hangover cure. And you feel like hell.
Guess I'm gonna set it up, reach over and chug it.
Feel moderately better.
It's like, why is it so cold? No, okay, I can't say that. Fuck. Just gonna go. Just get up.
Ketagris, what are you doing?
Realizing my mic's still muted.
I guess I'm just getting up and then coming downstairs and having breakfast.
Alright.
Which said
Let me
was
kind of-
1 gold, right?
Well, for the salt port, yeah.
Yeah.
Just give you a small little insight of what happened after you left.
Alright.
The mayor came in, talked about a reward, but also then Yuki made a comment on his weight.
Oh,
He then
fun.
said, because this man is fat. He
Okay.
is very fucking fat. Yuki then pointed that out. He said he was all muscle, and they went to arm wrestle. And Gnerzi decided to ante up by saying whoever lost drank an entire barrel of mead.
Which I might have laced.
I can see where this is
with
going.
few things.
And more or less, Yuki rolled real low, and the guy rolled really high and won. So Yuki got really drunk. Really, really drunk.
Fun.
So just a little extra information, you know.
Did that affect my character at all?
No, but you probably would have had a lot of fun watching.
Alright.
Oh, and Yuki's character currently has essentially the equivalent of a marker goatee and mustache on her face.
Alright.
You'd think that, but I got whispered. Yes, I know that's not the case anymore.
Really? Oh, that's no fair. Damn. I would have said I should give you like a +1 in charisma.
What, having a drawn-on goatee and a mustache? I mean, the goatee might give me like an intimidate, but
It makes you evil.
the mustache
Changes
gives
your,
me a +1 to bluff.
The goatee changes your
Alignment.
Personality.
alignment, yeah, to evil.
Anyway, let's move on.
Alright. Cutters, you go downstairs, you pay for breakfast.
Yep.
As you can see, the goblin is in the corner, just kind of, He looks like he's about to fart chunks, more than likely.
Oh, I'm gonna sit as far away from that guy as I can.
Artorius is sitting there with his newspaper. Rashka's down as well. At this point, Rashka's been down for a while eating breakfast. And Rashka, that'll be a gold for everything. 2 gold for the food and the
She
drink.
made her own food.
Oh, she made her own food? Okay,
I have rabbits, dude.
true. Then just like a few copper, really, to just use their kitchen for a moment. But you would have had to pay for ale as well.
Okay, fine. Pay for the ale. Nothing else.
I guess I'll start making my way down after dressing and
Making my way
Laying up.
down. Fast. Na.
question, John, did the concoction help with my hangover?
Yes, you do. You don't feel like death. So there's one good thing.
Because there are there are rules for hangovers as well.
I know.
Gives me
You're
negatives
not
and
really you're not gonna feel any penalties, but you're not gonna feel grand either.
Is Marco's character gonna remember that she was forced to drink that and see me in the corner all hunched over?
That is something you'll find out eventually.
Okie dokie.
Now, Peaches, you're waking up. You told me what you did last night, so
She gets up, thinks about it. I don't know.
you waking up has woken up the person next to you,
Yeah.
and she's going to tell you that, well, I need to get out of here and get back to work, so sorry.
Have fun.
Slut.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
And consider yourself just 2 gold lessened.
Slut.
Not what you think, still.
Cheap slot.
Joe's just kind of heading out. You're welcome.
Just a very
Okay.
sensual massage.
Basically. After about 5 minutes, she's going to get up, wash some water in her face, get woken up, start doing some exercises, and head on downstairs.
Alright, well, Yuki, are you getting breakfast and stuff? It's a quick question. Mako. Mako.
Yes.
Alright, did you get breakfast?
Mm-hmm. Why are you asking that?
I'm just answer the question. Oh my god.
Yes, I did.
Okay, fine.
It's because he had to ask
I'm
for your
just
name
painting
3
the
times.
picture. I've been asking you for a good 2 minutes.
I said yes, oh, I was muted. God damn it.
Well, don't mute yourself then.
Um.
I'm sorry.
Peaches, yes, you come down. Everyone's down. The goblin doesn't look the grandest. Everyone else, even the person that was completely blacked up drunk, seems to be okay. Assume Razim is there. I'm just running him on autopilot, so.
Hey, Rattooth, you okay there? Yeah, look kind of yucky. Was it someone you ate? Something.
Rashka immediately pops up. His name is Gnerzi.
Yeah, but his last name is Rattooth.
Rattooth. It works one way or another. But if you must know, I think those humans that I had a bit of a snack of I think a couple might have been sick.
I'm just gonna slowly walk away.
You will find rangers who may have a tendency of using poison, so.
Well, goblins are incredibly hardy in that nature, but it's still gonna be real nasty on its insides for a while. Until it goes out. And it's gonna be at least half the day, right?
Well, I hope he gets feeling better. And she'll sit down and have some water.
Most normal thing, yeah.
Well, as everyone's eating and everything, the barkeep is very. still very on edge, to say the least. Oh, also, before Peaches came down, everyone saw a woman come down too. You don't remember anyone else checking in yesterday or going up until much later. So there's that. And the morning passes. Not much is going on. Yes, Mako?
No, I'm gonna just go back to sharpening my blade after I'm done with food.
Okay.
I have a whetstone, so.
Is anyone taking or asking anything, doing anything specific?
Peaches thinks, should we go check on the clerk boy? See if he's okay? Make sure there's no, hard feeling.
I thought we killed the cleric boy.
Oh, no. Clerk boy's the mayor's son. We
Okay.
liberated him.
Yes, and I had arranged with the I got the attention of the town. Could I originally arranged with the mayor possibly for a reward? So it might be best to go check with him. Just I'll follow shortly. No pun
Alright.
intended.
I did intend to challenge the mayor for a rematch.
maybe let's avoid that for now.
And let's try to be on our best behavior. We did kind of... Yeah, we rescued the kid, but we also probably scarred him for life.
Yeah, that's in character, by the way. Possibly. I think maybe I ought to refrain on eating strange humans I don't know a little more.
Every time you bring that up, the fucking barkeep's just.
Oh, he's joking. He's joking. The old goblin gag.
Don't worry about it. It's evil people. Evil people are bad. So, no problems.
I mean, he's not like he's an elf or anything. Then you'd be worried.
I'd be the weirdest elf.
He's just like. Like his eyes are darting between each of you talking. Like he just goes, "You realize eating sentient creatures, no matter what's illegal, right?"
I'm joking. I'm sorry. Thank you for laughing us.
He's
even on
terrified.
sellers robbing people.
Anyway,
Brashka sits up at the sound of robbing, and she's just like, "Who are we robbing?"
Nobody.
No, she relaxes and goes back to eating.
hey, you can always rob my heart.
The barkeep just puts his arms up. All right, I'm going. Smoke my pipe.
Just leave.
Nurse's just gonna
He's just
take.
going in the back room.
Nurse's just gonna take his, his pack and just put it across his face. It's like, oh, that was bad.
Maybe you should rest on being close to the mayor.
Are you guys talking about something?
Oh yeah, we're talking about our meeting with the mayor coming up here.
Alright.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Good to hear.
Yeah, Ulrich, what you missed is they kept talking about eating people, and then talked about robbing for a moment, and the barkeep just put his arms and went, "I'm done. Hey, I'm going back. I'm gonna go smoke my pipe. I'm just."
Yeah, that does kind of cause problems for all, like most of our chaotic alignment.
I'm
And,
I'm Catholic neutral.
Also, side note, he also did bring up the whole fact that eating intelligent creatures is illegal.
Yeah, they're cool,
Again,
keep it in
that
mind.
was a joke.
Wait, how
It's out of
intelligent?
character,
How intelligent does the creature need to be for it to be illegal? Like, can you eat a dragon?
No. Good
They're
luck.
intelligent. They're
Permission to make
dragon
a quick.
meat's illegal.
Can I make an out of character joke real fast?
Wait, dragon meat is illegal.
Yes.
What's in my backpack?
That's a good question.
Oh, our party has a lot of
dishes.
issues.
Mhm.
I love it.
So shall we go meet with the mayor?
I think that would be a good idea.
Right then, I shall lead the way.
Oh
No,
god.
you won't. Artorius, could you maybe guide her? I'll follow, just a little slower than usual. Twitchy will follow close, so.
You okay?
I think I'll be fine. I'm a goblin. This will go through like in half a day. It's just gonna suck for a while.
Okay.
Imagine you're saying that as you're spewing all over the floor.
It's not that bad.
It's eating through the floor.
Else.
Alright, focus. So, are y'all going to head out then and go
You're being
Oh,
carried
yeah.
there. See,
the courthouse?
No, you will not carry.
Rashka's carrying you. Is she? Oh, you can just
Oh, I see it. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not really carrying this.
Yeah.
I know.
it's, yeah.
under the arm. Let's go. Secure a barrel.
You're a barrel.
Barrel. What's Artorius think of this?
As long as we get going.
Yeah, that's exactly. Y'all are going to go talk to the mayor about the possible reward.
All right, so we go.
Huh?
Let us move.
And we're on our way. Lost again. Son of a bitch.
I mean, there's really only one place that could be considered a courthouse where the mayor would be, and that'd be just down the road.
Oh yeah, I think I see the building you're talking about.
It's a fairly large one. It sticks out to say the least.
I'll just put it over there. You mean this one? Here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Figured as much.
And now, everyone, though, I need everyone to roll me perceptions.
Should I take a penalty to that at the moment?
You're not that kind of sick.
Okay.
Just mostly sick in the head, but that's beside the point.
Damn.
Thanks.
What?
I mean, there's a few different ways he's not wrong, but...
Oh wow.
That one, everyone. We're starting out strong.
Good beginning.
So it begins.
That's yours.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I think he's about to talk to him in character.
Nope.
Oh, go for it.
I don't think I was just being a jerk, but yeah, good.
Well, Peter, you're really looking hard, but you. All right, to just about everyone who's above a 15 when it comes to perception, the streets are dead. Yuki, you don't know shit.
Yeah, I'm just looking straight down at the path, following.
You just end up staring at a cow's ass at some point. That's about all the only ass you see.
Someone stop her.
See what people are typing. No, as you're making your way through the streets, you do end up in the courthouse. It's a decent-sized building. Doors closed, everything else, and again, there's not much in the way of life in the town at the moment.
Are there guards posted outside this courthouse? Because you'd think there'd be.
Right now, it doesn't look like there is any.
And what time of day is it?
It's probably about 10:30 in the morning.
Huh. They must be taking an early lunch.
Is it a holy day out of character?
No.
So everybody above 15, well, 15 and above notices that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems a little suspicious, if you ask me. Maybe it's what maybe I really shouldn't have talked to so many people yesterday.
Maybe we shouldn't let that priest live.
What are y'all talking about?
We're right outside the freaking. Be quiet. Let's just try to be as civilized as possible. Most likely, not for your guys' sake, but so I don't end up on a stick or something.
It's not like there's anyone around who can hear us talking.
The river has ears.
Does?
I look over into the river. Do I see any ears?
No, there are no ears in the
I
river.
kind of did the
I
same
don't
thing.
see ears, just a few fish.
It's a joke. Never mind. If you're around merfolk, you'll understand.
Gotcha.
Not sure what that is, but sounds
Merfolk,
weird.
I don't believe in them.
Alright, I'm just gonna see what Ruby's typing. Because like Ruby's going somewhere with. Well then, if you're doing that, then Rashka, roll me a perception for Zarzar.
Already did.
Did
24.
Zarzar get?
Zaza
Zarzar's-
perception 24. Do you want me to roll another one?
Oh. Well, I didn't know what that perception was for, but all right. It looks like most of the town doesn't have a lot of people in it, and roll me one more.
For Zaza?
Yes. Okay, never mind. Alright. So yes, that's all you really know.
Pretty much it looks like a ghost town.
Yeah, just kind of looks like a ghost town. Alright, so you're at the doors of the courthouse. They're shut. And it just says, knock for assistance.
Gonna try and push open the doors.
I'm gonna just, you know what, have Gnerzi put his staff in front of Yuki.
Gonna stop her.
Yes. It's like, do not. Just follow the instructions, but everyone here should be ready to fight if need be. This doesn't feel right.
I don't need help to open the door.
Be polite. Polite.
Okay, I'll knock first, then try and open the door.
You know,
Go ahead. Rui.
I'm just gonna wrap my arm around Yuki and pull her back and just go, you know, you seem like a really nice person. Let's talk for a minute.
Okay.
you know, we could just leave and not go in.
This is very true.
But we have something to find out, do we not? Plus, I would like information.
What's this building made out of?
Oh no.
A mixture of wood and stone.
We could just set the building on fire.
No. Not a character. No.
We're not fucking doing fire.
We're not evil.
At this point,
True.
you hear just a voice yell out, "Come in!"
See, I told you I should just open the door.
Do we recognize this as the voice of the mayor?
Yes.
Okay.
In that case, Gnerzi's gonna just go in this time without assistance and just kind of try to keep himself held up high as he possibly can for a goblin, trying not to look as sick as he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in as well.
And you see a normal courtroom. The mayor is standing about center of the room, and you do see guards. Exactly 4 of them. Rashka, you would kind of know what these guards are, because you are from this area. These are the elite.
She slows the fuck up.
They're patterned with blue and gold.
She stays back by the door. I ain't about to get in.
Do those of us walking in notice that she's staying back?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the question.
She's not trying to hide it, so I'm pretty sure you can realize your friend's not really going inside.
Raska, is there something in the know?
Mayor's just like, please come in.
I'm already in.
Oh, I know you are.
Yeah, I already went in.
Yeah, he's looking to everyone else, Artorius and Peaches and all.
Seems like such a horrible day to spend inside. Are you sure we can't walk and talk?
Please.
Very well, but I do expect at least some chairs.
Oh, there are chairs, there's pews and stuff. It's a courtroom. It's meant to, have a couple people in it.
I am purposely gonna sit right in front of the door. Like, still coming in, but, like...
Just inside.
Yep.
I'm probably much closer.
Question, is the judge, like, in his judge chair?
Oh, no, it's not a judge. This is a mayor.
Sorry, mayor, my bad.
No, he's dressed a lot nicer than any common folk. And like I said, he's a very fat man. But Yuki thinks he's also a very strong man. So, there's that.
So, we're here to discuss the topic of the reward for dealing with those bandits. Right?
I'm returning your son alive. Who could have ended up just...
I can thank you for saving my son. But also he remembers some things from that. And he's looking at you, Gnerzi.
Hi.
Mostly that you engaged in the act of cannibalism.
Was it?
Which is an illegal act. But I've also, for you bringing my son back to me, am willing to pardon this and have it go away and never come up again.
So we're concluded then?
More or less.
Great, it's been fun. I get up and leave.
Oh, we're leaving?
Evidently.
Didn't get my rematch yet, though.
Yuki, this is not the time.
Just grumbles and follows them.
Alright.
Maya, I understand
Yes.
your meaning. I also understand if you have elite guards like that, you'll probably have connections. So, I suppose I will refrain from such an act. At least
Please
on
do
my
so.
terms.
Please do so. This was difficult for me to simply pass on by. But I do wish all of you safe travels. Also, you can tell he's kind of nervous. Realizing there's a cannibal in this village.
Something to keep in mind, my good friend, is I would never hurt anyone that is innocent. So, you at least have that.
Hold on.
That might not make him feel better. He may be a corrupt mayor.
He's just,
Yeah, I we told you people like you.
Well, look at the time. It's 1:30, so it's time to leave. Thank you so much, Mayor. It's been wonderful. I hope your son has a swift recovery.
I imagine the look at the time thing being, oh, look at my wrist, I have to go.
Let me down.
Now! You're misbehaving.
I am just talking.
That's exactly the problem.
that negative, like, fuckers. Not...
But come on, they have to know what I'm saying.
No.
Don't you know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, so Roshka's just picking up a Gnerzi and heading out, and Artorius already started heading out, so I'm
Yeah,
guessing
man.
everyone else is slowly following.
It's not like he has the strength to fight back. He's sick
True.
and he's got very low strength in the first place.
One day I shall return for that rematch, and I'll turn around and leave.
Have a good day, Maya. Could you put me down?
No.
Is
Come on,
she
Twitchy.
having a problem walking?
Shut up, Yuki. His Gnerzi's are now in a little bit of a mood being carried around.
Alright.
Remember, he's very full of
So,
himself and has a lot
what
of pride.
did we learn today, all? If we want to get paid, we don't leave witnesses.
Or don't.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, out of character, he's not wrong.
Wait, which one's Hindle?
We solved the
Yeah,
bandit
here.
problem, Mayor, but sadly your son was killed due to friendly fire on his own side.
Hindo will be the next town you're going to.
Can we go to Hindle? I really need to go to
That's where you're
Hindle.
going. That's where you're
Oh,
going.
right,
so.
right. Sorry.
I would like to know if we can go there as well.
Yeah, we're going there.
At this point, did I need to roll a ride check?
I mean, you are
I'm the
just
one driving
not feeling
usually.
great. Yeah. So, yes, Yuki, roll your ride.
Who's
Hindo's not-
helping me with directions?
Oh my god.
Not I. I would do awful with that.
I'll do it. Can I do it off memory?
Yeah, because, you come from around here. Your village
God,
is
it's
not
a low
far
roll.
after.
It's really a low roll. Damn.
Damn.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna help. Jesus Christ.
Does that mean
Hey.
Gnerzi's free?
I just rolled low. So
Well, you kind of had Gnerzi, carrying him around. What are you
I
gonna
put
do with him?
Gnerzi down.
When to get to the cart.
Good.
fucking peachy.
Oh, sorry. Just really excited.
Hmm?
Okay, so I looked at the town board, and they had this message for the town that we're going to, Hindle, and they have a statue of Spartatooth,
Of where?
Sharp tooth.
Sharptooth,
Oh, I know him.
legendary drow.
Wait, are you talking about Sharptooth from Land Before Time?
No.
Oh, I know him. We traveled together.
What?
What?
Peaches is just eyeing you like.
She legitimately looks confused at you.
How old are you?
16? Why?
What was he like? What did you mean? Did she just ask 10 questions all at once? You can tell she's a fangirl.
He's strong, big, resourceful, to the point. People are mean to him, but he doesn't care.
Hell yeah.
I need to fight him next time we meet, and he'll use his axe.
Can we tag team him?
I mean, you can ask him for a fight. I'm sure he'll oblige.
Alright. Well, y'all see this is the overworld part.
Cool.
Damn, it is super cold to eat.
Yeah, that's where the fucking dwarves. Rooksteady. That's where they're from. But
Gotcha.
as you're traveling
Which way are we
The
heading,
Falcon.
by the way?
this way, towards that river that leads inland,
And our
that
goal?
river
Where's our goal?
will be further on. Further
Okay,
on down
so-
that way.
So we go to the river here, and then we're gonna probably go this way.
More or less. There'll be a small path that'll take you around the coast, but that's about it. As you're traveling, the falcon, Gonir's falcon, lands and gives a big squawk,
Shoo!
and you hear Gonir's voice. I see you've began to head towards Hindo.
Mutters home, sweet home.
Talking bud.
Well,
Ah, you come from there? Because I'm next to you, I would hear that.
She nods her head.
well, I'll be arriving there soon enough as well. Hopefully. Now, I do hope that none of you have caused too much trouble.
No.
She just
Haven't.
sighs.
Why?
I've done nothing I regret. Yet I regret
That's-
everything.
That's the issue. Ah,
The Falcon is slowly looking to you, Artorius, like, have they?
Silence.
Just slowly lowers head.
You there, Or?
Alright.
Yep.
Well, Gonir's asking you, have they stayed out of trouble in many senses?
Yep.
Alright, fair enough. Well, I shall be seeing you soon. And the voice is gone.
Like it cut off?
Sure sounds like it.
What's the Falcon doing?
oh, he's dead.
Falcon's just looking around. Kind of surprised.
Immediately. Can anyone else talk to birds? Or just me?
I think just you. I can't do it.
I can eat it.
Okay, she looks at,
Falcon.
she looks at Zazar, and Zazar looks at the Falcon and starts crooning in different languages. Sort of, he starts crooning at the Falcon, basically asking it if something happened.
And you can talk to Zarzar normally?
Hmm?
And you can talk to Zarzar? So basically you're just getting a translation from one to another?
Yeah.
Basically the Falcon's just saying the connection stopped. And he's kind of freaking out because that's never just happened.
Do you know where he is?
And he's just kind of looking forward, like down the road you're traveling.
So, guess you should go find him and make sure he didn't die.
Rashka just kind of just goes, I think our contractor's dead.
And
Aww.
that's... And the... I was like, no, not dead.
Let's go
Still
find him. Maybe we'll
alive.
find
According
something
to the
fight.
Falcon, not dead, but not in communication. Possibly under attack. Could be
So
having sex with
incapacitated?
winches. There's a lot of possibilities.
Did he pay us in advance?
No.
You could just be taking a really good shit.
So, shall we
Yeah.
go find him then?
Yeah, let's do that. Can you
She
kick
takes
into?
the reins from Yuki and kicks in a maximum overdrive.
Roll me a right check.
Oh no.
Crap, we're about to go plaid.
I swear, if you roll a 1,
And
kill us all.
considering Gnerzi's stomach, if you roll low. Oh no.
God.
Okay, can I help? Can I
You can
assist?
try.
Oh no.
Alright, no, the horses are at full gallop, and
You
it
got
is boom, bonk, bonk, bonk. It is rough going. You are hitting every small rock and pebble, and
Okay then.
everyone in the back can feel.
Poor nerds.
You're gonna say Nertsy's probably not feeling good.
Sorry, Nerdsy.
No, okay, let's see.
I'm just waiting for the barfing sounds.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's your guy's fault.
You know, it's Nertsy's fault for not looking before he eats.
Fair enough.
Don't blame me for the pooping goblin.
So yeah,
It's all on you.
normally a full day's ride is basically only taking about a half day now. The forest is going by fast, and eventually you can see Heimdall in the distance.
Is that it?
Yes. Rashka, you know this.
Is this
You know
map in 5-foot squares?
No.
it is in 5 foot squares, but it's not 5 foot each one.
Okay. I was gonna say yeah.
I'm just not gonna sit here and try to figure out how much it actually be.
I'm sitting here looking at this. I was like, "Wow, this is the what is this? A village France?"
And the whole time the falcon's flying straight forward, like flying with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's not gonna lead us to the guy. He said we could just follow him.
Yep. So yep, he's leading the way. He's actually having a little hard time trying to. Nope. Wait. No, he wouldn't have a hard time. Nope. He's flying fine.
All right.
I have a question. As we're approaching, are there like gate guards?
When you get up to the wall, there will be. Right now, you are
Actually,
just
you
outside
might
of the
wanna
suburb.
Put your little hood on.
Yeah. Puts on his hood and just kind of smiles under. It's like, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'll be ready for anything, but
That's good.
I'm sending my rats off to go scout for now.
Well, the fletchling's changing. Because I'm guessing that's what they would do. And eventually you make it towards the 2 gates in the area which you can enter from. Either this one or this one. They mean very little importance, actually, which one you go in.
Well, which one's
I
the
mean,
bird?
whichever one's the fastest route would probably be the best one to take.
It's all the same. Really is.
Well, we're following the bird directly. He'd be following.
Yeah.
He would go over one of those gates. Which one is he going over?
He's going down the middle.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
Fuck that bird.
So I guess we're all approaching the gate now then.
Yep.
It's a full party. Yay.
Rashka, roll me perception.
Oh no. I don't wanna.
This is your day to shine.
She's from around here.
I don't wanna. I know it's gonna happen. Garbage.
The story must progress.
Oh yeah, you see this. Both see and hear this. An older gentleman with silver armor and a kind of a reddish cape at the gate is kind of looking that way, and he's like, Rashka, do you remember this gentleman? He's one of the main guards that were sent to pick you up whenever you were caught stealing.
She nods her head respectfully.
Kind of looks over to the cart full of very interesting people.
Hello.
Hi.
He's human, right?
Yeah, he's human.
Yeah, then I go, hello.
Don't mind us as a device, the
What?
diverse cast of characters.
What are you doing here in town, Rashka?
I've become an adventurer, as you know, after, I returned here shortly and I picked up a contract, and my contract leads me home again.
You're not here to cause trouble for Congressman Lyon still, are you? And that's the congressman you stole from.
She turns to him and she goes, I'm pretty sure we discussed this the last time that I came, that I'm far past that. Zaza chirps in agreement with her.
You're gonna put his hand like, hey, I'm just the guy that's supposed to ask.
Hey,
Unless
can we enter now?
she quirks a smile, unless he has some sort of bounty on his head, no.
Is he kind of like his eyes like like looking at you like, you know he doesn't.
She sighs dreamily. One day.
Well, apparently he's doing some big event today, so that'll be fun. You
She
can go
nods.
on in.
Event? What? Festival or something?
Some kind of rally, something. I think he's trying to get more votes.
Maybe he should try building a wall.
He just kind of looks and kind of like taps the wall he's
There
right
is
next
a
to.
wall.
You know, another one on the outer area for the peasants.
Look at the picture.
There is a wall.
I don't
there
see
are.
a wall down to the south of us here. I just see
For
water.
the peasants, who cares about peasants?
Yeah, that's why I said, you know, get the,
Alright,
the
focus,
peasantry.
focus. Off team rating. Now, go on in. Don't cause trouble, Roshka. I mean it. I don't want to have to come get you.
But the rest of us are good to cause trouble, right?
He's glaring at you.
We won't cause, hopefully, too much trouble. We're just looking for a friend that may be here.
Now
Other
he's
than
looking
that,
at
passing
Gnerzi.
through.
Now he's looking at Gnerzi, then looking back to Roshka. What kind of group did you find yourself in?
Money
Hey.
That's kind.
They're trustful, trustworthy.
He's gonna puff up his chest, kind of happily at that.
I'm just gonna flash my my swim teamish pearly whites at him.
Just go. Just go.
As we go past, I'm gonna turn towards her and go, "Are they really good in the fight?"
Yuki, who was that girl coming out of your room?
Huh?
Wasn't Yuki's room.
Oh, it wasn't Yuki's room? Was it
It was
Mako?
Peaches. It was Peaches.
Damn it.
So rewind
Never
the
mind.
dialogue.
What?
So she-
I get cold at night.
Sure
So-
That's
you
weird.
do.
Have you
Getting
never heard of a
cold at
blanket?
No, I never get cold at night.
Made of people.
Focus.
It's a joke. A joke.
Yeah.
She was a, working girl.
Oh yeah.
A whore?
Fantastic.
I prefer
People like
sex
being
work.
called that.
And I didn't have sex with her, just, cuddle.
So not the sex part, just the working part.
I'm suspecting y'all have gone past this.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Moving through the city. It is fairly busy. It's a bit of hustle and bustle. Roll me perceptions real quick.
All right. Oh, let me find my.
Will do.
Wow.
Oh, Rashka, you're gonna love this.
Oof. A 9.
God damn it, Artorius!
Stop bullying me!
What? Oh hey.
Look at 2 20s. What the?
I still don't see anything. It's fine. Nice, Gnerzi. 20. Fucking
My
wrecking.
best roll ever, and it will never happen again. Ha!
Why are you
be
rolling
serious.
another one? Oh, for
Oh.
Arches, you're prescript. Ooh.
I'm gonna be serious. Like even with all the campaigns I did with them before.
Was I not supposed to roll another one?
No, you
I've
need to roll one.
never
Yeah, you got it.
Rolled that. This is my first
Alright,
nat 20 ever.
So, Kategris and Yuki, you do not notice.
All right.
Both Peaches, you can basically just see posters all over for Congressman Lyons' re-election. And you're kind of going by a little too quick to really notice too much. But Rashka, Artorius, and Gnerzi, you definitely notice this. Not only is it re-election posters, it is literally, the tagline is, "Purge the unclean races."
Oh my God! So he is building a wall.
So it is Trump.
Yup.
Well,
So is this
the core three.
So is this the
She
time
says-
that
Oh wait, go ahead.
is this the time that I take my vast amount of gold that I have on me and put a hit out on this Christmas?
You're the one who sets up a bounty for him,
Yup.
so you don't have to pay anyone.
well, you didn't notice
Besides
in
the party.
Peaches yet, or did you? Wait, Peaches noticed, right?
No, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, only the two of us didn't notice.
Yeah,
Myself
I
and
didn't
him.
notice. That was completely an out of character statement.
Yeah. So yep, you see those kind of posters. Glory to the core three, dwarf, human, elf kind of thing, kind of mentality.
So make a comment then.
She blinks to herself, and then she just kind of goes, you steal from someone one time, and they start wanting.
You have less of a problem,
Maybe he got stolen from by, a tiefling, a halfling, and a gnome as well after you.
What does that make me then?
No, I thought you were a halfling.
I'm gonna hurt you.
So
a lot of people must like stealing from this man.
So Artorius, so at this point, I think I'm quite the liability. You think we'll be fine, though?
Oh, it should be fine.
As long as we move quickly.
Fair enough. Let's try to keep a little unnoticed.
Alright, well, you are passing, and you can see a falcon kind of circling closer to, well, you have two, you rolled a nat 20, so you around this area.
Let me scroll up. Okay.
Ping, John.
He did. Are we able to move up there without incident, or are we gonna have something occur as we go forward?
It's not too difficult. It's still very much. It's packed, and a lot of people are talking. So you keep hearing like hushed tones of.
Of John dying.
You hear random, hushed tones of like, yeah, did you hear about it? Yeah, we heard about it. Like, it keeps talking about the event today. Something's going on today. Something big.
This just sounds like he's just gonna start burning the poor areas or something.
You know what?
Jesus.
It's the eternal flame all over again. We're playing The Witcher.
Yeah.
I do need to whisper two things to two people.
Alright.
If I'm one of them, I want to die already.
No,
and am I gonna grow white hair?
No, it's since again nat 20s, you notice the fucking universe.
Yay!
You notice a bunch of heavy ballistas being rolled into place and just pointing at everyone who isn't one of the core races.
I think at this point, Gnerzi's probably doing his best impression of a dwarf as he walks.
It's like you have a fake beard that you put on.
We're not going that far. But he's hiding his face completely and is trying to walk proud at the same time, which is quite an accomplishment to attempt.
You may have to do a performance check on that.
Well, he's not going to be able to talk his way out of it.
True.
Ever.
Whose dog is that? That's not my dog.
I'm not barking right now.
It's not me.
It's me. Just ignore it.
Your dogs are sleeping.
What type of dog is that?
Corgi.
Aw, that sounds adorable.
Oh, I like corgis. They're awesome. I used to have one.
Corgis are great.
Look at that line.
His name was Damien because he was a hellish dog. He was great.
Oh.
Yep, so there's a conga line of y'all going through. Oh no, there's just a cart of y'all going through.
Now you have me imagining my character just going dun 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 dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun.
Yo, swim team. Yo, swim team. That's
Yeah.
horrifying.
With that smile on his face as he does it.
Whisper is /W, right?
Huh?
Whisper is /W, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
You got mine all right?
Yep.
Got it.
Wow, so now we know who you whispered.
Take that. Yeah.
That's
Again,
not.
I said because two people got a nat 20.
Spoilers.
It's only spoilers if you're incapable of keeping player knowledge and character knowledge separate.
Spoilers.
We don't have a car.
Why
Why the fuck don't we have a car?
This is a very off-topic thing, but one of my cousins, he got a car and he got spoilers, and he put the spoilers on his fenders instead of on his trunk, so he couldn't open his trunk.
Genius.
Yeah.
So, we're riding towards where the Falcon is.
Yep.
We'll continue that in a moment. Figure things out.
Alright.
Oh, that's true.
Didn't mean to whisper as that person, but okay.
Alrighty then. I don't even know what that is because I probably don't remember the conversation from last time, so you're fine.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
So we
that's
say
fair.
we're boss, then I get to go see the statue. Sounds good to me.
Wonder if the statue's any good.
Well,
Alright,
y'all
well-
are making your way. Artorius, are you doing that now?
Yes.
Okay. Are you just literally stepping off, or what?
Yep.
Okay. You're not gonna hide it or anything?
Nope.
Got it.
So out of a moving wagon, he just hops off.
I mean, it's not going like super
I know.
fast. It's not hard to actually
I
step
know.
Yeah,
off.
and it's packed with all those people. He might
Yeah,
as well
it's
just
not-
walk.
Yeah, it's not going
Alright. Well,
going super fast.
you do see Artorius stepping off and beginning to walk.
What are you heading off to, huh?
Continue. I'm just going to check something.
Oh boy.
Zazar immediately flies over to Artorius' shoulder.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
like
continue.
a game
I'm just
creature.
gonna continue on with the main group, wherever everyone else is going.
Gnerzi's just gonna
Huh?
kind of look at herself and go like, "Oh boy,
Oh,
I'm the only
Artorius-
other one who actually talks in the group. This is the problem."
Artorius, I need you to whisper to me where you're going to get information, or you're just talking to people, stuff like that. So just whisper to me that, and I will.
May I communicate to the party what I saw or heard?
Yes.
I heard that a drow had been captured today, not far from me. That sounds like, suspiciously close to possibly what we're looking for. No?
Hmm.
I mean, we should still head towards the Falcon, but I think things might be get a little more dire.
So there's a possibility that we lied to that guard when we said we weren't going to be messing up with.
Well,
She
then
just
let
mutters.
us
She
speed
sighs
up then.
softly to herself. I'm gonna go to jail again.
But let's just say
Uh,
maybe we'll have to make a very fast escape, possibly. But that event
Alright.
today might be something we really don't want it to be. So let's
Oh,
move.
if you try to execute him, I'll kill everyone.
Shut up, Yuki.
They're imposing us.
No.
Listen, if they execute him, we don't get paid, and that's the important thing.
Okay, well, look, I know this is crazy coming from the f***ing goblin who eats people. Let's try not, and I say we did. Let's not kill anyone as
no,
much as
no.
possible right now. We need to focus on getting to him. And
Subtlety
doing
is
this-
key.
Subtlety, yes.
Yeah.
Just not subtly killing people.
I will try that.
Can we maim people?
I'm just gonna ride us quicker towards our destination, John.
And
Agreed.
Let's do this the Kevin way.
Must be pretty bad itself if you got captured.
Well, for now, once we get close to the Falcon, slow down. Do not speed up in that area. And try not to run over everybody.
Oh, funny you say that.
Aska.
How many people did we run over on the way here?
None.
Okay, good.
None.
So could you help Yuki and make sure that in this packed area we don't, well, stomp on anybody?
Why do I have to do it?
Because you can do it, and me at the front will get us all killed. You choose.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fuck.
If we're going for inconspicuousness, why not have me do it?
Okay,
We're all gonna die.
Go for it. See if you can get it right. Check.
Alright.
Do I need to make a new one? Because that one was a while ago.
No, well, no. It's again, this is not rough terrain by any stretch of the imagination. It is paved roads and everything.
So ride check. Oh boy.
No, you're not. People are getting out of the way pretty quick. I mean, they can hear the sound of clump, clump, clump of the horse's hooves.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're getting the fuck up out of the way.
All right, then we're good.
You would have had to like roll an 8 to fail. So
Yeah.
Anything else we need though?
Well, let's see. Let's see if I roll an 8 then.
no.
No, you roll an 18.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. It's a 23 total. Yeah.
And there's anything else we need to wait for before we move on to getting to the point? So we're heading to?
Out of character, if we need to blame anything on someone, we can always blame it on the old swim team.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it works.
You have charisma, right?
I do. I have very good charisma if you need it.
I also have
Perfect.
very good charisma too.
What is my...
I'm just xenophobic.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not. Though mine's less for diplomacy, more for
I'm good at diplomacy.
more for hiding. My diplomacy is only a +6.
Mine's +7.
Alright. Well, you're making your way. You
My
can
bluff is
still
also +6.
fucking kind of flying around. And the closer you get, though, there are more and more people. Like, there is an absolute fuck ton of them.
Do you think it would be best for us to park our cart and continue on
I
foot
have a
then?
question.
Mm-hmm.
Due to where I was from, do such gatherings usually ring a bell for me?
Yes, they kind of do. This would kind of be some type of
Execution.
something along those lines.
Well, this is not good, and I will park the cart and just hop off.
Wait for us, there's a lot of people.
I'm the one that blends in the easiest, and I'll keep going forward because I'm human.
Get
It
in
also
back here
follows
now.
behind her because she can pass it. She can pass for human if you don't look at her fast enough.
Alright.
I might be an elf, but I'm not exactly.
Yeah, you're one of the free races, you're fine.
Gnerzi's just gonna keep his head down and try to move through like a freaking toddler or dwarf through the crowd, trying to keep a view of them.
Like
Just-
a halfling.
Just slightly nudge people aside with the staff and just kind of like try this best impression he can do. Pardon me. Of the freaking halfling, and while he vomits in his mouth from having to do that.
Well,
Don't worry. Stand behind me.
That works. I'll just say
Y'all
I
are-
Thunderfies here.
Thank you.
Aye. Go ahead, John.
We could always trick them thinking that you're my son again.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Alright, give me 1 second.
Oh, neat.
Forewarning, I could not get the grid to work correctly on this map, so you just stay with the grids as they are, because there was already grids on this map, so you won't snap to grids on this one.
Got
side
it.
note, John, please flip him up right side up, because that's confusing me.
What? They're executing a picture.
Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh wait,
What's
no.
that?
What we should have done is we should have turned the map so that it's horizontal,
Yeah.
and then have his face just stay the way it was.
Well, let's not worry about him now. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright,
It's fine.
now-
It's fine. I'm just being a shit.
Alright, well, do you see your character alright?
Yep.
Alright, you were the first to show.
I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have those uniforms from those people we massacred on the road?
I don't think we jacked their armor. We jacked their weapons. All they had was leather armor.
I thought they had armor that had like an insignia on it for their mercenary band.
Yeah.
Although it's a
Well, that
hated
was mostly
mission.
their
Band, so.
weapon. Alright.
All right.
Artorius. Are you going there?
Yeah.
Got the eyes of some guards looking at you as you get close to the cart, but they'll let you through. And you see the cart's full of, like I said, non-human, dwarf, and/or elf folk. And there is... you don't really know this guy. But you can guess he's some type of noble/congressman. And he looks fairly young.
I'm gonna look through Zaza's eyes, who is currently on Artorius's back. Do I know him?
It's Lion.
Oh no. Zaza
And-
kind of squawks quietly in Artorius's ear.
Cutting out a little bit.
Give me like 2 seconds to figure out if I can talk through him.
I think it needs a spell.
You need special connections and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I might have one.
But I can't even do anything with Twitchy just yet. I still got 3 levels for that.
Unfortunately, no. I can see everything that he sees.
Yeah, so Artorius, the Zarzar just squawks on your shoulder.
Alright.
That's about it. And this is about the time the Congressman Lion starts to give a speech. And everyone else can hear this as they're, slowly making their way through crowds and such. Too long have we grown weak by the sheer arrogance of this pact of the 3 kingdoms. We were once all strong. Heimdall used to produce the greatest warriors of all. Yet now we produce a few guards.
Woo!
About this time, everyone else is kind of showing up.
Okay.
We've grown weaker as we let the once races that ravaged our lands. And Yuki, yes, this is where he was from penal.
Okay.
And they ravaged our lands, butchered us all, and now we let them walk amongst us. I say no more.
Is my mother there?
Mm-mm.
That'd be awkward.
This is definitely an all-human / elf and dwarf kind of rally.
No. I mean, is my mother
in
there?
Heimdall?
Oh, you mean in
No.
the carriage?
Oh,
She
no.
wouldn't know. It's too far.
Zaza?
You cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Zaza would know. They walk past the carriage.
Yeah, no, there's doesn't look like any skinwalkers. They're just orcs. There's some orcs, some half orcs, and there's no skinwalkers.
Is there a drow in there?
There's only a guy with a bag on his head.
There we go.
So yeah, there's a guy in the back. Now, I proclaim that Heimdall grows strong as it once was. Make I was about to make her make it. No, I'm not gonna do that so obviously.
Well, Peaches just yelled out, so don't know what strength. Oh damn it! Cadence, you can't go. That's Cadence. Come on. Like, either commit or don't.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I do. She does. He struck a nerve. He struck a nerve. She does say.
Well, immediately the crowd is very much looking at you now.
She
So?
kind Rush kind of just.
Yeah.
You
and
blame
looking at
others
you.
for your own failure.
Rushka kind of turns her head and pretends she doesn't exist.
Oh no, he one sec.
Did he already notice me?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Well, no,
Look what
John,
you
sure.
fucking did, Peaches!
I was hoping you would go the other way.
No, he notices you.
You know
And
what? She
he's
says
just-
fuck it, and she walks all the way up to the front.
No, like most of us are at the front. Oh boy.
And he's kind of looking. See, this is what I'm speaking of. And there are guards at the front, and they have their shields up. Rushka, they're looking at you.
You should probably put guards there, John.
I
Just-
probably should. I can, but
Yeah.
to give an idea.
Can I roll a knowledge history to see how much of like his what?
Can I borrow your phone charger real quick? The retractable one.
I mean, yeah, but can I finish what I was saying?
Go ahead. I just wanted to know if I could come in there.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Can I roll a knowledge history to see how much of his claims of them being a powerhouse of warrior creation is true, and how much of it is just complete bunk?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I probably don't know any of it, but let's see. It's in the wall over there.
I'm like, I just have my arms crossed. I'm getting a very skeptical look. It's like-
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 18.
That's actually not bad. You want? I'm just putting the guards. And these guards are the ones in blue armor.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright. Yes, there are guards in the front. And Keteris, with that roll,
Yeah.
yes, Heimdall used to have amazing warriors. But they also used to have penal legions. Not made of just human, elf, or dwarf.
Gotcha.
I know this firsthand.
Back in the days when warrior meant something.
And Peaches, I want you to roll me a knowledge history, but you have a little special thing with this, because...
I just know this. I don't have to roll. Maybe for everyone else, just say their piece before I speak up. Nope.
Of course.
Back
Amazing.
in the true days of my... I'm kidding.
There's definitely something in Heimdall you feel like you know, but you can't quite recollect. But yeah, characters you know that there
Hold
were
on.
definitely penal legions of non-humans that were also go down in history.
Yeah, when there's
Would
when
I
there's a
automatically
pause.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
What are you gonna say, Rashka? Or do?
Wouldn't I know?
Oh. Just roll me knowledge history, basically, so you get the details. How many details you would know?
Odd.
Oh.
So you're pretty good.
Just hop down to secret chat real quick. I don't want to fucking spill all this out.
Okay.
Well,
Well, she gets just a little bit more information.
that's fine. I was just gonna say, when there's a pause in it, my character is just going to say as loud as he can, isn't it true that in the Annals of your city's own history, that army that you speak of was made up of more than just the 3 core races?
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah,
I'll wait
just-
for everyone. I'll wait for everyone before I speak up.
Right.
So I have something he wants to say.
So yeah, just jump down to Secret Temple real quick.
I mean, Gnerzi's pretty much just on the side, waiting for action. I mean, Gnerzi, in considering his, the being that's still inside him, pretty much he wants to light the entire paint on fire as fast as he possibly could.
Oh, I know you do. Trust me, Yuki's also not happy because he's talking about strength in a city where there's a monument to a friend of hers, which was non-human and was considered to be the most terrifying and powerful person at the time.
So Peter's whole thing is she agrees that the warriors are greatly weaker, but that's for different reasons, not for the reasons he's.
Yeah, like because you're gonna look like what Yuki's gonna say when I get my turn.
Well, it's like with Gnerzi, he helps out the common people. If you get to see his story at some point, so to him, at this point, this is personal, and these are the kind of people he kills.
Yeah, because he's trying to remove the kind of people you help. The common ones, the ones that are being, mistreated, which are now in the cars, going to be executed.
Those are the ones where he goes town to town helping the other races. This is what he does, and he's also.
So this is like personal for a lot of people.
His patron, that he's still possessed by to an extent, is vengeance.
I see.
So, yeah, essentially, his patron and his own beliefs pretty much tell him, nuke these fuckers.
Alright.
That's what he's holding back for the party.
And Lion's kind of taken back to everyone, starting to yell at him. And this is the moment, the silence of where Ketagris can say what they were going to say.
And then I immediately follow up.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we type.
Excuse me.
Exactly. Sharptooth is the embodiment of strength, and you're sullying everything he means with your words.
This is the moment some of the...
I will diplomacy this, if you allow me, because this is human rally, mostly.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So, the negative does not apply. God fucking damn it! You're kidding me. The one time, I have such good diplomacy.
Wow.
It's it's a little girl. What does she know?
Everyone doesn't really pay too much attention to you, Yuki, but there's definitely a lot of the people are talking. They're like, "Who's Sharptooth? What? Half-drow? Who's in the
Now
army?"
I'm getting annoyed and angry.
Oh, the fangirl has a run.
Everyone's just they're acting as if they've never heard of this person, nor do they have ever known about this person.
Is Gnerzi able to speak without being immediately noticed that he's a goblin?
They'd have to roll perception. I mean, you can try.
Let's see. Well, since, as Peaches, you already said about that, the Penal Legion and all that, right?
There was someone else. Someone who got the smarts.
That was the
Regime. Right, Kata.
No, Kata,
yeah.
Ketagris and Rushka.
So it's essentially been said, so I'm okay to say that.
Yeah.
A great deal of heroes in this nation and around the world are all not human, or elf, or dwarf. You're not willing to teach that history, you teach ignorance.
Lion's just taken back for a moment.
before he can snap out of it, Rashka steps up again, and Zazar flies over to her arm, and she literally holds him up. It was like, let it be known that I was once one of these quote-unquote villains that Lion sees now. I admit it. I stole from you in my youth. But as you can see, and she points to Zazar, who spreads his wings and looks, magnificent as he possibly can. I've returned to my city, my home. And do you see any villainy about me?
Rashka, roll me a sense motive.
Oh god. Oh no, he's gonna kill me.
I'm looking at him too. Can I roll a sense motive?
Yeah.
If it's him.
I'm gonna say that Gnerzi is probably too.
Oh my
afraid to
god, I
roll
keep.
a sense motive.
Another 2! It's another 2! Oh, fucking rolls are terrible tonight.
Rashka, you can just tell that he wants to jump down and choke you himself right now.
She kind of stares him dead in the eyes. Would you have me killed?
No, I won't.
No.
But how about something else? Just kind of looking at the crowd. Behold! He snaps his fingers and the guards start taking someone out of the cart, the gentleman with the bag on his head. He's led up to the stage. This is the enemy! He pulls the bag off and it's a drow. And he looks like he's been beaten to the ever-loving shit.
Well, Gnerzi, I guess we'll speak up again. So, the enemy is someone who's been beaten pretty much shit. Doesn't look like he's actually done anything and is pretty much helpless. Man, aren't you proud?
He also looks fairly old, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
you beat up the elderly. Man, oh, you should really flex. Get those muscles showing for
Hey,
everybody.
I'm gonna
Rattooth
speak
is
up
here.
and say, what a sad state your guard must be in if they're afraid of a frail old man.
Ooh.
The inner Gonir is like, I'm gonna kill you, child.
Wait, is that Gonir?
Yeah, it is.
Y'all don't know.
If Rattooth was here, he'd be
Yep.
disappointed in all of you. Such weakness.
Uh,
Pitiful.
Maybe instead of blaming your weakness on other races, you should start looking at yourselves and training to be better.
hey, Rashka, hey, Mako, what's that would be for just remembering something?
It'd be wisdom. Intelligence is learning, wisdom is recalling from
Rashka, roll me a
experience.
wisdom.
Oh, just straight up wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh, this is my dumb stat.
No,
Yeah.
not much connections brought.
Can I
Yeah.
roll? Who
No,
can roll
well-
actually? Yeah, because.
Well, it's because she studied something specific.
Oh, okay.
So there
Gotcha.
was going to be something that connected, in her mind, but can't really right now.
Is Artorius gonna say anything at this point?
Ark said they'd be right back.
Oh. I
Yeah,
realized
he's
he
back
wasn't
to
back
working.
yet.
Well.
And Lion's just like, he may be old, but him and his people are the ones that almost took over this land.
Then pray tell, what did he do?
Come on, you must
Specifically
have some
him.
actual
Yeah, you must have a
cause.
crime.
Come on, let's hear it.
All of you know the drow should not be on the surface.
Oh, and that's a crime now?
How long has that been a crime for?
I think it's a crime you stepped out of your house.
Like, the crowd is a mix of
I've
like,
seen
what
Drow.
the
I fought Drow.
Wait, let John
Doesn't
finish.
look like he can fight.
It's like, let John finish what he was gonna say about the crowd.
Yeah, John.
The crowd's just this mixture of just like, what is going on? I don't, what? like they're on the fence of whether or not they should still be here at this point.
I probably should leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna start moving my way closer.
Well, the guards have their shields up, and they.
Oh, so they're blocking me from moving forward then.
Well, Ketagris, you're in the back. There's no guards near you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But,
I was just gonna start moving forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can get through the crowd with that big smile of yours.
Yeah, the crowd loves me.
But the guards are ready for just an all-out right at this point.
Yeah.
If only I could roll an intimidate check, but I have no charisma.
I'm curious as to what people in this image are guards. Like, is this guy here a guard?
The ones with swords, no, that is
Okay.
The guys in front
someone.
over here.
Yeah.
All right.
You intimidate that fruit merchant.
No, I was actually gonna say, would I be able to just move over by the fruit merchant and just make my way sort of on the outskirts, like up around this area? Just get myself in position in case this shit goes bad.
Ketagris, you could. And
right.
Peaches, you can if you want.
Yeah.
Would Twitchy
I guess-
be able to
I guess
move
I'd
in
have-
behind Lion without any issues?
Just gonna move up here
Considering
by
how
the well
small he
then.
is.
The executioner's kind of looking towards Twitchy like he notices a rat there, but, just thinks it's a rat. And Peaches, do it. Try it. Roll it. Oh, shit.
Should I make a
Nice.
stealth? Should I make a stealth check for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
The grid's throwing me off.
Oh, you're fine.
All right. Cool.
Well, Peaches, whatever you're gonna say it.
That's an amazing subject. Nice.
I have a plus 11. It's stupid.
Twitchy only has you beat because he's a rat.
Yeah.
Waiting to see this intimidate and see if I can help out.
I want to see this.
Okay, I'm sorry, but there's an eclipse right now, and I'm gonna go look at that real quick. I will
There's
be
an
right back.
eclipse?
Yeah, it's halfway. I'm gonna go
Oh,
watch
shit.
it.
I'm just gonna turn over there.
He's probably got one at home to suck.
It's amazing cadence.
I like Peaches. I like this character.
And Rui left just when that was typed.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
The moment won't get any better.
I really want to help with that intimidate, but I'm afraid I'll keep rolling low.
And I can't. My charisma's way
Because
too
I
low
have
to
a
do
plus
anything.
8. I have plus 8 to my intimidate naturally.
Is it kind of sad that somebody who has the power of flame that would easily be intimidating can't intimidate anything?
Yeah.
I just picture her just going like a fucking what's it called?
Stomp
Reefer?
forward. Yeah, stomp forward. I kind of want to see you move as you're saying that. It's like you're using your arena skills in this moment. You are, making a show out of it.
I'm throwing down the fucker.
Throwing down that gauntlet.
I really want to roll my team, but I'm terrified I'm gonna roll 2 or 1.
Marco. If you're not gonna do it, don't
That's
do it.
pretty
I'm
amazing.
back.
Did you read
see
what
what
you
was
just
typed?
said?
And yes, that was legitimately
But,
said.
Takara,
What?
I will need my a phone charger before I go to bed.
That's fine. I just need
Actually-
this because I'm.
No, wait, I have the tiny one you gave me. I can use that. You're good.
Welcome back.
Well, Artorius, basically, the entire everything, this whole rally has just gone 180, and everyone's using actual,
Thinking logic?
Yeah. Even Yuki.
using more than 3 brain cells to kind of throw
Yeah.
logic in his face. And his
Even-
whole argument break down.
Even ye old swim team was being smart for once.
They'll just dig under it.
And they did bring the drow onto the stage, and it's, basically. And Peaches just said that, and is moving towards that way. And after that, is anyone going to try to read?
You cut out. What'd you say?
If anyone's gonna reinforce this,
I can't, sadly.
let's hope we don't roll low.
You know, that sounds like a good idea.
I'll give you one warning.
I'll do some calculations here.
I'll give you one warning. You're weak. Get off the stage. That's decent. It's not really good, but decent.
Well, basically the crowd's just like some of them are slowly turning and leaving.
I'm kind of tempted to do something here, but I also don't want to break stealth. All right.
Artorius, you okay? Go ahead. What were you saying?
I mean, no, I don't think we're at that point yet. Never mind. You're good.
Artorius, are you saying, doing anything? Are you reinforcing? Are you what? What is Artorius doing with all this?
Observing.
Sounds about right.
Getting ready to throw a bomb if he needs to.
Yep. He can easily clip like 6. Oh, if you throw the bomb like here, as long as Twitchy dodges, that's like 5.
As long as Twitchy dodges, be quiet.
Well, Gnerzi, the executioner is trying to push Twitchy off the stage. Like, get out of here, rat.
He's just gonna
My character's
like a normal
really
rat.
debating on just yelling out 200 gold to whoever brings me the head of that congressman.
Oh my god.
Are you actually gonna say that?
No, I just said my character is heavily debating it.
Well,
Hasn't had a big enough reason to because he hasn't done any threatening motions towards the draw yet.
Lion is looking very nervous. He's never been put in this quiet situation before. This is our enemy. Do not let these factors fool you.
So, which does it look like? The beat up guy is an enemy? Or the guy acting like a douche canoe that's standing above him and pointing at him? Which is it? Come on now.
Do not listen to them. 1 sec.
Anyone else?
Some people that were kind of leaving are kind of turning, kind of listening to what words he's having to say now.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
Are the guards more like focused onto the crowd right now?
They're kind of focused on anyone who's kind of speaking up, who's kind of looking at all of them. Just have their shields up in case something happens.
So they're mostly looking
like,
this way.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can find an opportunity to move over to this cart here, while my pointer thing isn't working.
This cart is full of that cart is full of people who have been basically tied up, and they're all human elephant.
Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to let them out.
Of course, even 3 of them will probably all get chopped up. You know?
Well, no one's really looking right at you, so you can try. I'd tell you to roll me another stealth because you're moving.
Ninja.
1 sec.
You're swimming through the ground.
Oh, did I do the wrong thing, or?
No, you did it. You're fine. Not really.
All right.
One of the guards is turning at you.
Oh boy.
Just flash the pearly smile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flash him for a smile and be like, "Oh, just trying to get a better view."
Give me 1 sec.
Diplomacy?
No, I said give me 1 sec.
All right.
Oh, good. I can go to the bathroom. I'll be right back as fast as possible.
Run like the wind.
So no, more or less the guard's just looking like, get away from there!
All right. I move away over to just over to here.
In front now!
Right. I start walking here, and I'm like, all right, so this way.
Oh. I need everyone to roll me perceptions.
All right. I'm just pretending to be just a bumbling person who just does not know where he's supposed to be going and is just completely out of place. He's just trying his best. Think Mr. Bean.
Who, me?
And is there any like is the latch to the cart unlocked or is it locked? Because they just brought someone out of it.
Right now it's.
You cut out, John.
It's locked at the moment.
It's locked. Okay then. All right. So no bumping into it to quote unquote accidentally open it. Gotcha.
But to everyone who rolled, well, basically everyone except for Yuki, sees a flash of light from the building in front of them on the roof, and there's just the sound of ding right in front of your foot, Categories.
I was like, hey, whoa, hey.
And yes, there's a sniper. There's actually a few.
Hey, if you didn't want me to walk here, why'd you tell me to come in front? Come on now.
Front now.
Just hold my hands up. Ooh, all right. It's this guard here talking to me, right?
Firearms?
Yeah.
I actually didn't see it. Never mind.
I just walk up to him and I'm like, all right, I'm in front. What do you want?
Stay in front now with the rest of the people.
Right. I'll stay right here next to you.
Get.
Don't want any trouble.
He's pointing like towards the guard. Get.
Where's he pointing towards? Here?
Like the crowd, like.
All right. So I'll just go right here. I'm just gonna put my hand in my pockets, just where all my just my pockets where all my marbles are.
Oh god.
And just grasp them, just stand there waiting.
Let's look at you, Artorius. Alright.
Attention, since there's evidently a fight that's about to break out, I have potions for sale before it starts.
I suggest you sell those to the guards, man.
Potions for sale, potions for sale. I do take credit.
Oh my goodness.
How's Slan reacting to this? Because this is weird.
One sec, let me just. The lion's just looking like, what the. And then his mind goes, we'll buy them all. Make sure they don't get any.
Who?
Lion. The
guy, the prick.
The congressman.
Very well.
Oh, boy.
She before that happened, she kind of walked over to Artorius and she's just like, do you have any for our party? The people that you...
Sorry, my entire inventory of 5 potions has just been bought and purchased.
I know what he's doing there. It's...
I give each of these 5 guards 1 bottle marked potion. Now remember, only drink them after you're hurt. They do nothing if you're at full health as you are right now.
Wait,
And by the way, good sir, may I come up there and collect my payment, or are you going to give it to me later?
Fine, come up here. Quickly.
Really good, thank you.
Artorius hasn't said anything to y'all, so Lion doesn't think he's...
Yeah.
How much?
Well, since you are the owner of this town, what would you say is a good going rate per potion?
About 300 in total.
300 each? Good, okay.
For all of the potions, I will say there were 300.
He's cheapskate as fuck. One potion's usually like 250.
Oh, I know. Congressman Lyon's an asshole. I made him to be an asshole.
Tell you what, 400 total, and I will get back here in about 10 seconds with a special potion of strength just for you.
Ooh, you're playing his ego. Good job. Fine.
Payment first, please. I do need some of that gold to go buy an ingredient for your strength-related potion.
He gives you 400 gold.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. The snipers, they came from
Up there on this building.
Which buildings? Oh, that one, got it.
behind
The big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a good icon for a musketeer right now.
Well, also, I probably couldn't tell exactly where they shot me from because
Mm-hmm.
not paying attention to them.
Well, there's probably still a puff of smoke kind of flying from the musket.
Okay.
Now, it'll be foolhardy for you to try anything.
Foolhardy?
Artorius.
Pathetically weak.
Just imagine Rashka's growling.
What?
Imagine Rashka.
Really? He's a dog elemental.
God.
That's my dog growling, and that's not even
Yeah,
in
it's a
my
dog.
room.
Yeah, they're in my room.
I'm still imagining it's Rashka. It's growling.
It is. Oh my god, I'm surprised you guys can hear them. I'm sorry.
It's alright. So yeah, Lion's just like...
I need a response to that one first before I say or do anything else.
To what one? Sorry. I accidentally muted you guys when the dogs were growling,
No, it's
and I was
okay.
trying to mute
Well,
myself.
Someone's also talking to me in whisper, so... I do need to whisper a few people some things real quick.
Gotcha.
Marco, I saw that. You're like fighting your charge.
I needed to see something important here too.
It's not the charge. It's a spell that you wanted to use with Twitchy. I mean, it'd be pretty funny if you just started grabbing his head, talking about screaming when no one can hear anything.
Alright.
Well, Twitchy has other things you can do. It's the next day, remember? I heard him back.
I might have to make a leap.
God damn it, I just thought. And now for something completely different.
One sec, Yuki.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything yet. Just checking stuff. Mainly I'm preparing if he tries to do anything too good to the drow to pull the bullet again. Oh yeah, then especially.
Alright, Artorius.
Guessed all that?
Yep.
Alright, I come back up. Excuse me, I have your potion ready.
Good.
And... witness. I take a sip of it. Refreshing, and I even made it mint-flavored. Here you go. Take it when you think is necessary. Now, I'm an old man. Let me get out of everyone's way.
Thank you, alchemist. He's kind of looking like, see? That is a loyal citizen.
Just gonna shake my head.
Congressman Lyon's gonna down it.
Yay!
And he throws the bottle on the ground.
Can I get a
Do you feel
response?
big, man?
Let me roll some.
Johnny, you're whispering me back, right?
I'm just going to stare at Artorius like, bruh.
Yeah, like what?
And yes, they wouldn't have time to react. They'd
Okay.
be surprised.
Good.
Oh god. Lion is just like,
Do you feel like you've grown above a toddler?
Oh my god, Artorius is fucking gone.
Leaps. He said that.
Yeet.
Did this.
Hey, I pretty much got the fight for you. I'm good.
I fucking love it.
Out of character, there's some pretty awesome shit that just happened. Give me your sword! He's looking toward the guard in front of him.
Oh, would you like to challenge me then, sir? Like
Or
glaring at him.
me.
I still have my hands in my pockets, holding on to those marbles.
The guard gives him his sidearm instead of, his, normal sword. And Congressman Lion kind of takes the blade in his hand. We will be strong again, even without these types of people. Kind of pointing to, the whole group and such.
I say I'd just like to point out that I'm human.
As would I.
You are weak.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Roshka,
I have a really, dark smile now.
Hold on, Roshka at this point is just fucking furious. She shifts, dude. She's a fucking tiger person in the middle of town. And she looks so fucking proud of herself, and she just goes, "You think I'm weak?"
And I say we're not the ones hiding behind snipers.
Like, calling out all this bullshit. I want.
Why don't you call off those little friends of yours and, we'll face you in just even combat, fair combat. Despite the fact you're a druggie.
Silence! Silence, all of you!
Hey, you're not feeling so well there. Maybe you're
Lightweight.
weak constitution.
Lightweight.
He's kind of pointing the knife towards the drow. He's not stabbing him yet or anything.
I'm ready.
This is the enemy. And he then just he looks not good that he falls back on his back.
Oh. Is he
I'm
alright?
going to immediately rush forward, yelling, "I'm a doctor! I'm a doctor!"
Oh my god.
Fucking bluff for that
Roll
one.
bluff.
Oh man.
Let me find bluff one here.
Oh boy.
It's like near the top.
Yeah, I found it. It's 14.
Hold on.
This can go.
Apparently you were wrong, Craig, and it's now almost 90% covered. I'm going back out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Anyways,
Oh,
No,
Are they freaking out
they-
at the tiger thing?
They're well. There's actually a Skinwalker village not too far from here, so they kind of know what it is. So they're not too. It's still, oh god, but it's still like we know
yeah.
kind of what this is.
But do they let me pass?
Oh no, they're stiff arming you. We have the best doctors. Do not worry.
Do you have the best doctors here right now?
They're just. You can see that some of the guards are just moving to get them. We have some just inside.
Okay,
Alright.
you should hurry then.
Multiple guards are moving to pick up Lion. And...
As I go to move back here, I'm gonna drop some of the marbles in front of where I'm standing.
Oh, that's just a dick move. Maybe sleight of hands. Just give me sleight of hand real quick.
Is Gnerzi at this point with the whole tiger ability okay with
Stealth.
lowering his hood or no?
I mean, you can.
I mean,
There's a downed congressman. People are more, like, oh God, what the hell's going on thing. And guards are rushing to grab Lion and kind of move him into the building behind them.
Are all of the guards doing that?
There's a few of them still like doing a protective stance in case someone charges.
What?
And they're still. Well,
And the
in case someone charges.
The marbles are like right here.
I know, and trust me, he's about to fucking deal with that in a minute. But basically, those 3 guards are moving Lion out, taking him off the stage, and moving him inside very quickly.
So none of them are particularly close to our contract around here, other than the ones in front.
And they're just kind of doing defensive, making sure everything's covered before moving in themselves. The executioner's just like, "Rrr."
So Twitchy's good to kind of just like move up on him, be fine.
In the drought?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the congressman's, the guards are kind of facing the other direction, so they don't exactly care.
Are these 2 still like standing there?
They are. Again, they're kind of just making sure no one charges.
Do they have big hats?
And do they have big hats? No,
Yes.
they have helmets.
Damn.
And one's gonna move, and one's got to make a reflex.
Well, no, the marbles are here, right?
He's moving kind of, God damn it. No, he's kind of steps forward to try to say something and falls.
Graceful.
That provokes attack represent. Okay. I'm kidding. I know, but I'm not gonna, because both me and Peaches are just in range. But
I'm going to run up to him and be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm going to offer my hand to help him up.
Is no one else fascinated by the fact that our fucking moon is turning red right now?
it's nighttime over here.
I can't.
Did you just say it's nighttime?
By offer my hand, I mean I'm actually like physically getting down there and just like manhandling this man up onto his feet.
Thank you.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Grab. All right, roll.
Go swing team.
Combat
Flex those
maneuver.
pecs.
Are we fighting right now?
No.
Not
I'm
really.
not
Not
sure.
yet.
Just gonna.
Are you gonna suplex him?
Is that just a strength check then, or what is that under?
No, it's go all the way down to the very front part of your character sheet, and it says CMB, CMD.
Oh,
You
gotcha.
need to
Yeah.
roll a combat
It's
maneuver.
involved, yeah.
All right. So CMB.
Holy shit!
fucking master suplex.
So what are you gonna do?
Power bomb.
Oh, I'm gonna Batista bomb his ass.
You're gonna what?
Batista
Batista.
bomb his ass.
Oh shit.
Oh god, just fucking Yule swim team out of nowhere. That's his wrestler name. That's his wrestler
RKO.
name.
Yo,
Impressive.
You wrestling.
All right.
Oh god.
So
are
knock
you
that one
are
out.
you literally pinning him to the ground now?
Yeah.
Hey, he's just get off.
Do I still have those? Oh, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna tie his hands up behind his back with rope. There we go.
While he's
You
doing
can do it
that,
on your next
is it okay if Twitchy from?
Does combat start now? Cause
No, wait,
One sec.
Marco.
Like that would initiate
Wait,
combat.
Marco.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
Twitchy from his shoulder, our contractor's shoulder, can he just... Is it okay if he gives a little puff of flame to the other guard's butt and light that on fire?
God.
Oh boy.
Just to give him a little push.
Nah, I mean, you can try. That's a roll. Fuck.
Roll a what? You cat out again.
He has to roll a reflex if you're doing it.
Alright, well then... Twitchy's just gonna look down and kind of give, well, as much of a smile as a rat can, having seen what happened. And his master's just gonna nod. Be like, go for it. And he's just gonna puff a little flame out of his mouth straight onto the guard's ass.
What's the saving throw for it?
Well, I guess it'd be about the same as a spell throw, because I'll just take out of the use one of my feints for the day. Let's see.
This is really calming music
Yeah.
for this epic
Yeah,
slam.
Right.
This is the Denny's
I
Grand
guess I'll
Slam.
use my the level 1, so 13.
And
I'll
get
rejoin the
ready
jam
to
real quick.
slam. And welcome to the jam.
Alright, so jump.
What is it? Oh, god damn it. Stupid
13.
fucking computer. 13?
Because we're using the level 1. Because that's where it's in anyway.
He kind of. But he does take half damage to it, I'm guessing.
Well, mainly I'm just trying to just light his butt on fire. Not do like
Well,
a
I
full
mean,
mince.
he's definitely winged a little bit of his clothing is scorched now. And he's looking at you, the guard's grapple, she's like, what the fuck?
'Cause I kept
I
it a rat.
suggest all
He had no idea the goblin
civilians leave. I suggest all civilians leave.
Everyone starts kind of taking off.
Damn it, I can't even roll an intimidate check. I would have lit my staff on fire. Damn my shitty charisma.
Well, they teleported out of here quick.
Well, man. Looks like they're all mages.
Yeah.
Oh
Who the
shit!
fuck?
Man, we could have been fucked.
So yeah, I'm gonna be attempting to tie this guy's hands up. By the way,
Roll me survival.
survival. All right. Oh boy, my worst skill. Let's go.
No, you weren't
No,
kidding.
you're not. He's moving around a little too much for you to
Yeah.
actually tie him up.
All right,
I
I'm
think
gonna
he's a-
keep him held down.
I was about to say, I think you'd be a little stunned from the Batista bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with that low roll, it don't matter. Yeah.
Well, he's probably.
The snipers up on the top are kind of pointing their guns down, but realizing, their own units are very kind of deep in there too.
Yeah.
And most of them are just yelling, "Drop your weapons! Drop your weapons!"
How about you drop
I'm
yours?
just gonna yell back. I don't have any weapons on me right now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm not holding a weapon.
I am the one.
I am the weapon. Yeah.
Okay, so John, I have a question.
Hmm.
Where's the door on this cart?
Right that side.
That side? Okay, I'm gonna go over here and slowly move the cart so it's facing away. So the door is facing away from the snipers.
Roll me strength.
Alright.
I think you probably got that. This
I mean, I might roll horribly.
Oh no, you're able to kind of move the cart so it's more in that orientation.
Yeah, that's better. If you allow me to do anything, I'd slash the lock off.
Roll an attack.
Did that cart change its orientation, or is it just me?
I changed it. Oh yeah. Ka-ting! The lock kind of
feel
falls
bad.
off. Why do you feel bad?
I told my friend to go outside and look at the blood red moon, and then he's like, "All right, so Rue, I went outside, and I'm fucking colorblind," and I was like, "Oh no, I forgot."
Oh,
Good
God.
job.
Oh, that's
Well,
freaking brilliant.
all right. So
Well
to be
done.
fair, they forgot too.
I didn't think of that.
Okay,
Alright,
so...
well, yeah, the
Yeah.
lock kind of falls off,
Okay.
and you see some people kind of stick their heads like, "What the fuck's going on? What's going on?" Does
You'll
the
be
orc kinda
released
stick his head off?
shortly. Wait, why is the dwarf in there?
No, I said orc.
Oh. They're being released.
Snipers are kind of still sticking their head out.
You're getting out on good behavior. Hello.
I didn't think I'd have to do any of this. This has gone interesting.
Who is saying that?
That's me doing that's
Yeah,
me
thank-
saying that character.
I don't know. With this situation, every time I look at Rock's face from Black Lagoon, he's just like, haha, fuck you.
Well, they very much pull the rock.
So, do we need a turn order?
They're kind of. I don't think they're really ready for combat, mate.
They're trying to figure out what they really should do. They have no leadership, and they may have the blue armor, but it doesn't mean they really belong in the blue armor.
Yep.
And
The ones on the ground, one's got the scorched eyes.
I need people to roll me perception.
All right.
Plus some shaw. Get to it.
Don't see anything ever.
Oh, well, Artorius, you leaving? Well, this is the town you're from. Artorius, can you hop down the secret trap?
Sure.
Oh, that's simultaneous.
Morning. Never said I was graceful.
So am I technically on top of this guard right now?
Pretty much.
I assume so.
I should just be there.
Now you're
That just looks weird.
You're the guard's floor.
I don't like it. I'm on top of him. He's not supposed to be on top of me.
Roll reversal.
Yeah.
It's okay. Twitchy's making our poor friend look a little shameful while you just sit on his shoulder. Like,
I need to ask John how much longer our session's gonna be.
oh, right. Because of the work thing.
I don't
I'm
have
the-
work.
I have work. I have work at 8. But
Yeah.
He is work. I have.
I took a really long nap earlier today, so I should be good.
I want to draw.
Luckily, Slinky took the dogs from me in the afternoon, so I was able to get some sleep in. They also decided to take a dump in my room at one point. Takara too.
Was it Trixie?
Yeah. So I had to clean that up.
Yeah, she's starting to learn that she can just shit in our rooms, which means
She can't shit in my room. The second she did it, I threw her out onto the balcony, and she stayed out there for a while I cleaned it up.
I just noticed that it's tight.
We need to get that cage sooner rather than later. I don't know why we don't have it by now.
because cages are expensive.
I mean, we could just get a metal piece and put it in the one we already have.
You have to know the exact dimensions, and you have to order it. You can't buy those from stores.
Fair enough. We have measuring tape, don't we?
Yeah. And the problem is we set aside $600 every paycheck for rent. So.
Yeah, I know.
And then we bought groceries. So.
Let's see something here. What size cage do we need for her?
She has to be able to stand in it, be able to turn around.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright. So except for Yuki. God damn it, Yuki. Can't
What?
I'm
I'm focused on laying the people out.
Yuki is Ayla at this point.
Yeah.
So,
With that perception, you see both someone coming back and coming with them.
So you, Takara,
Mm.
I found the exact same cage you guys have for $20.
That's probably really small, but either
And
way.
$59.99, $28.99, $16.99.
Focus, people.
Good.
So yes,
You cut out again.
Yeah, you cut out.
sorry, one of the kiddos was asking me something.
So what you're saying?
So yes, you see Artorius with a very regal-looking man, and if anyone has any knowledge nobility, this would be the time to roll it.
Don't see him. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't see him. I'm focused on the guard that I'm
He's a nobody.
holding down.
He's a congressman. You just don't know which congressman he is.
A nobody. Haven't heard of him.
I can't roll it.
I don't know, man.
So
And in front of him are 3 blue armored guards, except for the middle one who has black armor. And these are probably ones that belong in the blue armor. And you hear a thunderous voice. What in hell is going on here? Just kind of looking towards Artorius.
Well, from what I can gather, Congressman Leone over there is attempting to do a race war, which is not very well received.
As you can tell from the amount of people that just left.
Stop.
Yes.
Now, do you know any of these people?
Yes, I do. The Rat, Mr. Pataka, the giant woman known as Peaches, Gnerzi, the young maiden over there, but known as Yuki, and last but certainly not least,
The giant
Miss
tiger.
Rashka, which, as you might gather, is the formidable-looking tigress.
Understood.
Oh, and if you could you gather his 5 guards in front of me? I owe them a refund.
And Artorius, you can see that one is pinned and the other one has a burnt butt.
Why is
The
it just
line-
looking, though? It's like fighting against nothing.
Well, there are snipers still
Correct.
on top,
True.
but immediately...
There's a congressman approaching there.
Greg is completely
I
red.
know.
Marco.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
And about this time, the troops that are up on the ridge or up on the building have put their wiples?
Oh,
Put
Wiples
their
away?
rifles away.
Oh,
Put the
Wiples
rifles
away?
away and are at attention. They are standing at attention.
He's gonna lower his hood again, just in case.
I didn't expect exactly this to be going on.
Resisting the jump.
Yes. Tis quite the predicament.
Telling me. Ow. Would you mind getting off that guard?
Oh, not at all. And I just get off of him. Boop. I actually move over this way. That way, I'm out of the way path of them.
The name is Congressman Michael Hellock. Okay, that noise was really loud.
Ah.
The name is Congressman Michael Hellock. And with that, some people could realize that this is one of the 4 most powerful men in Sotko. He's the kind of guy that says things and things happen.
Does he kind of look like the guy that we saw in the main city?
Yeah. It's one and the same.
I remember you.
Now, he kind of looks at the guards. All of you, go tend to your congressman. And kind of looking at Artorius. So what's wrong with him?
Slight respiratory failure, and at this point he should be turning purple, if my calculations are correct.
Anything to stop it?
Well, as it just so happens, I do have this nifty antidote right here. I'm going to give it to you to give to him if you wish to barter with him for it.
That should be no problem.
You know, in case you want something from him.
And does this come free? He realizing he's a congressman, he knows nothing comes free.
Well, since it's you, yes, comes free.
Fair enough. How about from Lion? What do you want from him?
Well, anything he can offer to help me and my friends to get to where we need to go would be most satisfactory, but I will leave that under your discretion. As I said, from you, it's free.
Understood. He gives it to one of his guards that immediately goes and runs inside. Don't give it to him unless he's willing to listen. I trust him well enough.
Hey.
I go up to each of the 5 guards who I gave a potion to. By the way, I need that potion back. Here's your refund. 50 gold.
He's just like, the guards don't even know what to think anymore at this point with everything that's just happened.
Here's your 50 gold. Thank you for your purchase.
You know what I think is really funny, I just realized? Is that the guards didn't give you this gold, Lions gave you this gold, so you're effectively just giving them money.
I know.
I love that.
I know. And I'm still keeping most of it for myself.
Yeah.
So I basically gave away 200 gold. About, no, 50, 100, 150. 250, my bad, 250.
Okay. Well, some of the guards come back and just check the area and return back. Those guards eventually go. And even the guards up top aren't really paying too much attention because they're standing at attention, funny enough. And the drow on the stage finally speaks up. That was interesting.
And not on fire.
Fair enough, Gnerzi. Fair enough.
Yeah, go on.
1 second. I'm gonna move in front. I'm gonna pull out a paper, call out the mask, and hold it over his face, and then I'm gonna put it away.
Put it over.
It's like, yeah, that's him, and then I'm gonna pull it away.
I was gonna say to the drow, well, it is what you hire us for, anyways.
I can't tell you what.
Fair enough.
So, do we get a extra 7 your life? I say, joking.
How about we figure out what we're gonna do next? I'm gonna get my stuff back first. About that time, this falcon kind of lands on his shoulder.
On the other shoulder, so he's got a rash on one shoulder. Fantastic. Exactly.
I was weird, I was so ready for a fight, but then he just fell over.
I think that was Artorius' doing on that one.
Well, at least it didn't bake like an eye.
Great job.
Now, can someone please get the bindings off my hands?
Right. I'll help with that.
Congressman Michaels, is he trustworthy? He's actually saying that to everyone, looking at the drows like, is he trustworthy?
Probably
It's
more,
pretty trustworthy.
probably more than most of your men. If that is any assurance.
Yeah, he's trustworthy.
Of course, you could have responded to Gnerzi however you wanted there, since his charisma's freaking 5.
Alright, Craig, you can go, Ben.
Alright,
Good
man.
night, swim team. We'll miss you.
Will we?
Swim
That was
away.
fun. So, it's all good, dude. Take it easy, man. There's not even
Well-
a swim team.
Sleep
Well-
well under the blood moon sky.
Unless they're kind of blind.
Yeah, you can give me the dogs.
Alright, thanks. I'm gonna jump out of here and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah, you're able to unbind him. He's just kind of rubbing his wrists. Ow.
Sorry.
No, your fault.
How'd you get captured anyway?
When I see through the eyes of a falcon, my falcon, I can't see nor hear anything. They found me. I guess they thought it would be fun to beat up an old man.
What?
And then my mask fell off.
The cage? Hey, 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 hey! Oh, you can have your charger back, by the way.
I was
God
waiting
damn it,
for
Tracy.
Rory.
It's all good.
That's my shirt. Sorry.
Sorry.
Good night.
So yeah, I got here just saying. I think some of his men thought it'd be fun to beat up someone who looked out of place. Mask fell off, and then they beat me a little bit longer. I'm guessing that's when you heard my voice suddenly cut out.
Yeah. Yeah, but much.
Well, I'm glad you were so close to Heimdall. If not, I think you'd have to pick me up in twos.
That'd be problematic.
If Gnerzi would leave anything left of you.
Hey. I'm not allowed to eat anyone anymore anyway, huh?
He did promise.
Yeah, mostly.
Well, I suppose I'm having stuck walking around like this for now.
Well, at least you're not in a bag.
True.
I have a way to fix this.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna cut out 2 small holes. Now it's an actual mask, and I have a very thin rope that I can get from that's normally used for flossing teeth that I haven't used yet. Tie it and then hand you the makeshift mask. There.
Thank you, Yuki. Just kind of smiling, shaking his head. He walks over to the cart. Alright, your lot. You know who can go and who can stay. And like most of the cart empties out except for like 2 in there.
Guessing those ones are the bad guys, huh?
Murderers, yeah. I don't suggest letting them out. The other ones just so happen to have lived in the wrong area at the wrong time.
Daro, you cannot go that way. Stop it. God, I hate this dog sometimes.
Walk this way.
So now. Oh, it's hard to do his voice now. My throat hurts.
For now, we retrieve my items and we head out. And I believe this town owes us, owes you all a small debt at least.
Oh, I have a question. I'm gonna look towards the congressman.
Yes, child?
Where is the statue of Sharptooth? Friend wanted to see it.
Oh, it's down there near the main street. Kind of points
That
down.
reminds me, why does no one know about Sharptooth?
Oh, he's a bit of a, really just a legend at this point. Wouldn't surprise me if they didn't teach him around here. If lying was ahead of the curriculum, by any means, he would
That's
never
how he
have
came
dared.
from here. You should at least know who he is.
True enough, it's history, so it's useful. But again,
Where he settled down? I haven't seen him in a while.
I wouldn't assume. People haven't seen him in a long time. But again, if that man was was head of the curriculum, who knows? Yep. I must go inside. Artorius, care to join me?
Trixie, I love you. Get off my lap.
Alright.
Yep.
The congressman asked if you wish to join them.
Yes, of course.
He's going inside to basically talk to Lion.
This should be interesting, yes.
Yes, it should. Like, you can see he has a big smile on his face. Like, he's ready to turn this guy.
He might be a bit bitter, though.
He can be better as he want. Young man needs to know his place.
Rashka, Gnerzi, do you want to see the statue too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Peaches.
And Yuki?
Yeah, there you
Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy?
What about Gnerzi? Because I asked them too.
Sorry, but I'm not gonna go long. I kinda wanna stay here right now with contact and I kinda wanna listen in on the fun.
Okay. Have fun.
I'm just
Yes,
gonna
sir.
he's just gonna smirk towards Artorius because he's kind of can become quite entertained by his sarcastic wit.
Okay, well, John, there you go. That's the split. Yuki, Rashka, and Peaches are heading to see the statue, while Gnerzi's gonna be listening in with Artorius to the congressman talk.
I will do the Rashka, Yuki, and Peaches split real quick. Let me go back to the main.
Oh, really? Weren't you gonna ask how much longer the session will be going?
Yeah, I already asked him.
Oh, okay. I'll play it by you.
So y'all were in this area. And the quote-unquote main street wouldn't be too far. It'd be about here-ish.
Damn it, Dodge.
Whereish?
Oh,
Whereish?
Peaches would know where it is, to be honest.
I'm following Peaches. I don't know.
I'm holding your hand. This way, darling.
Zazar's
excited.
gonna stay with Artorius.
I was thinking one of those backpacks with leashes would be really good.
Well, as you're starting to walk down the main street, you notice there are statues of a lot of warriors. And this is where I needed people to roll me perceptions.
Of course you do. Of course it's perception.
His
I'm
statue
gonna-
got torn from the fuck down, I guarantee it.
And
Oh,
I'm going to assume
it's gonna-
Rashka's shifted back to normal.
Yeah, I did. What? I don't know what's going on. What? I don't see anything wrong. Everything's fine.
Peaches, Rashka, roll me perceptions.
I don't wanna. Everything's gonna be awful.
Wow.
None of y'all notice. There's just a lot of statues on both sides.
Sorry, I was distracted by Ruska's beautiful fur.
Did you say something?
And there's plaques on each statue, more than likely saying who they were, what they did, things like that.
looking for
Sharp tooth, sharp tooth, sharp tooth.
I'm looking at the statues themselves.
I'm looking at the names.
Yuki's probably like a kid in a candy store at this point, just kind of looking. Oh, big white eyes.
Huh? Well, you roll. Everyone, roll me another perception.
God damn it, John.
He probably needs you to notice something can happen.
No!
What the fuck, dude?
You should know I'm terrible at perception and geography. Artorius, you don't get to roll because you're
Show
wrong.
off.
Well, I'll use that roll in a minute, Artorius, for that one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, jackass. I thought you were just rolling the show off.
But
Probably was.
damn well good.
No, that was Yuki's role.
Nothing's happening, dude.
Well, Peaches notices this. There are a whole lot of statues, but there's a whole lot of human statues. Like, there should be a little more diversity in these statues.
Fucking human washing.
And there's so far no Sharptooth statue. And where you could swear there would be one, there's nothing.
John, have I noticed this yet?
At this point, you kind of roll me one more perception.
Oh my god.
This time you kind of roll to see if you'd maybe notice that what you didn't notice.
Okay,
Maybe this time.
Again, there's just a whole lot of statues, just a whole lot of human, and no Sharptooth so far. And yes, there's plenty of people just kind of walking around, not really doing too much. Let's see, that's Peaches. There's people, there's locals.
Excuse me, sir, or madam, I can't really tell. I'm looking for a precise statue of my hero.
Of my hero.
Oh, who are you looking for?
What? For, Sharptooth, the Drow warrior.
Who?
Sharptooth.
Who's Sharptooth?
Greatest warrior who ever lived back in the old.
I ain't never heard of him.
He had metal fangs for teeth. He ripped people's heads off.
Yeah. He fought, after his Pin Legion retreated, he fought off an entire Drow platoon, basically all by himself, with just his teeth after his axe broke.
Sounds like a crazy bastard to me.
He was. Why do you think he's my hero?
Watch your mouth.
Look, I don't know who you're talking about, and I've never heard no Sharptooth statue around here ever.
Where's your historians?
Where's your historians?
Go try the library. Kind of points down towards the way. Go check the Hall of War. It's where you'd find anything. Damn, sounds like he's kind of walking where it sounds like some crazy son of a bitch.
He says again, I will kill you.
just
We
grab
are
her,
both
just grab her and just go. She didn't mean anything
intense
by that.
fangirl.
No, he's my friend. Like, she would be annoyed at this and angry. Also, John, I have a whisper for you specifically.
Oh boy.
Don't cut off his dick.
But yeah, he pointed on down the way and he called something called the Hall of War.
To the Hall of War. Come on.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah. Marcus is typing something.
No, we can keep going. This will come up into play eventually, one way or another. I'm
Alright.
following Peaches.
Well, eventually you get to a building, and it is a Hall of Records, but there's a little plaque that says, also including the Hall of War. The Grand History of Heimdall, and the Time of Darkness. And it's a fairly nice building. You can go inside. I'm guessing you're gonna go inside.
I walk in like I fucking own this bitch. God, pieces are slowly turning into biggest dickus. Right, and they're like pamphlets or like a tour guide or like gift shop.
I didn't want that to show up. Give me a sec.
They have like the penny pressers.
God.
Penny crusher. Trust us some copper.
No, there's a actual desk that looks somewhat like a library. And there's a desk with someone sitting there, kind of going through a few books. Huh, can I help you?
Yeah. We're looking for the statue of Sabretooth.
Sharptooth. But yes.
Sharptooth.
Sabertooth, dude.
Well, his eyes kind of go wide and he kind of looks around and is like, I'm not supposed to tell you that kind of stuff.
Why not?
Lauren said we're not allowed to speak about
Oh, didn't you
non-human.
hear? He died. It was tragedy. Just fell
or
over.
He will. Or he will. I mean,
Just
we're not
kinda
lying.
I
We're
know,
not
he's
lying.
He's just like, well, even if so, I'm really not supposed to bring this kind of stuff up.
Ah, I see,
Bring
I
it up.
see. I slide him a piece of gold.
Look, go back down that way, and it kind of like points down a little alley, like a little hallway. It's like at the end of there, take a left. There should be a door on your right eventually. Go there.
Thank you, and I take my gold.
Oh.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets.
Hey, you just kind of hear, I'm gonna get fired for this.
You're lucky you're not dead.
What? He's kind of like, wait, what?
I just comment half-heartedly as I walk past.
She's very passionate.
If you're going down that way, eventually there's a door on your right after you've taken your left. Going inside, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Somewhat dim room, but in there are a few shelves of books and some on. It looks like some bits of equipment almost as if they were supposed to be in a case, but thrown onto the ground with not much care or anything. And one little small plaque on the left, you can see like X belonged to Sharptooth or something along those lines. Like it was supposed to be in a museum or something.
What? The thing that were thrown on the ground?
Mm-hmm. Like it's little bits of armor or weaponry.
Okay. Gonna slowly pick those up and place them in their proper place.
I help her.
I'm picking my teeth.
Well, you can see it's just little bits of armor, weaponry, and
Familiar
what claims? Yeah, to you it looks very much. It is very heavy, very much like someone's armor. You know, it's not quite the same. Looks like this may have been his older set, but definitely has a very familiar design. And in one of them, you see he very much writ his fucking name in because he's egomaniac.
Yep.
Like that.
I know he did. What peach is this? Looks like some of his old.
She thinks mindlessly out loud, do you think Gnerzi is Sharptooth?
What?
What if Gnerzi is Sharptooth?
No, he's not.
How do
You know what?
Because I traveled with Sharptooth.
Huh. Is that your boyfriend?
No. Just no.
But you like him, right?
Friend.
Oh, yeah, because you're like freaking out about him and...
No, that was Peaches that was freaking out. I was just really angry when they ignored him.
Oh.
Peaches, if you try to put that armor, you almost go to the ground.
She
He's
stares at
so-
Peaches.
He's so strong.
Oh my god.
I'm
help
so
get the armor
weak.
off of her. I'm gonna help get the armor off of her.
I must become stronger. And I put it
He
back.
would like your attitude.
She just has the biggest grin.
Thunder ties.
Thank you.
Thunder Thighs is
Thank
ready
you.
to get taken.
At this point, Roshka just kind of has this look on her face like, why am I here?
Because you went with us.
It was supposed to be sightseeing, but you know, they got rid of the shit. On that note, I'm going to switch over to Ulrich and such. Alright then, Ulrich, you're stepping inside with the congressman, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And the guards are kind of on high alert due to everything going on. Some of the guards lead everyone to a small, like, medical room, and Lion's laying on a bed.
Christ, man.
Kind of looking over. Oh, shit. Artorius and Gnerzi, because Gnerzi said he was coming with. And Congressman Michaels just has the biggest fucking grin on his face.
So
I see. Michaels goes, I see you've gotten yourself in a little bit of trouble there. They did it. They attacked me. Kind of pointing toward Artorius and Gnerzi.
I didn't lift a single sword or weapon against you.
I'm just gonna pull back my hood and just give a huge smile. Neither did I.
Actually, if I remember, you just sort of coughed and turned purple.
Not ashamed that. I mean,
He's just
pay the dude something like that to myself, but hey, each to their own.
He's just looking annoyed. He just looks annoyed. Michael just speaks up. And I'm pretty sure they'd be willing to speak on behalf of what you were speaking today. Would you, Artorius?
As what about, what would you say, 15, 20, 50 plus of the population?
Unlikely. I'm imagining Gnerzi just sticking his tongue out or something.
Pretty much. He's pretty happy right now. It's like justice is being served.
And Artorius, you're a man, you're a learned man. In the contract of the Three Kingdoms, any one particular town is only supposed to have about 1,000 guards on hand. Now, if you wouldn't mind helping me with some math here, he has about 10,000 plus. Wouldn't that put him over quite a lot?
Yes, and if I may,
Mm-hmm.
not only are the fines on that excessive, but I think he also owes that entire army separation pay for 6 months as they go find another job upon dispersal.
So.
That's 6 months prepay of 90,000. Wait, how many troops did you say? 60,000?
I think so. I think 60,000.
Then that's 6 months prepayment of 50,000 troops. I'm not sure his bank account is that high.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it isn't. Lion just has this, like, face of distraught. I have fucked up. I have become error. Listen. My armies are only here due to everything else going on. And Michael just cuts him off. Lies. I spoke with Lord Antony. I know you did not know of any of this till recently. Your armies have been here for months. And Lion just goes silent.
If I may.
But of course.
Maybe it's because our little friend here wanted to go on a friendly purge, if I was to call it. Now, Mr. Lion, I may be a goblin, but I assure you, I make you look like a toddler in intelligence. So I really suggest telling the full truth. Unless, you know, accidents kind of happen on occasion. And I'm sure you won't have any money left whatsoever after this. And I'm sure you don't want to be homeless, right?
Oh, I actually have a solution for that, if I may.
Oh, please.
Well, of course.
Of course.
Well, we do have a debtor's prison, if I am not mistaken.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes?
Oh, yes, we do.
Well, let's see here. By my calculations, if he puts in a full days of work every day for the next, I don't think he has about 10,000 years, but still, a full day's worth of work for the rest of his life, that should put quite a sizable dent into what he owes and keep a roof over his head. Now, of course, if he defaults or chooses not to work anymore, I guess the streets are a viable option.
You can't take that away from me. My family run Heimdall for years.
Oh, I just meant you.
I'm an elected official. And that's when Michael says, not anymore.
Hold on. Zazar perks up and just stares at him. As Rashka on the other side just kind of pauses and goes, hold on a second.
Something good happen, Raska?
She places her hand on Peach's shoulder and was like, I'm not going to be paying attention for a few minutes. Just don't let me die or anything.
Okay.
And
we can carry her.
and it goes on. We have found that you were forging votes for years at this point.
Uh-huh. I need to get another drink. Damn, it's starting to hurt my throat.
If I may.
Of course.
I do wish, if pending your approval, of course, Congressman, have one avenue where he might get at least some tidbit of mercy. And retain some fame to his name.
Fair enough.
Now, what does the guy look like when I say retain some fame and get some mercy?
He's like kind of like, please, like he has like, please.
Now, if you were to make a donation of all the excess and everything and so on and so forth, and move to the lower quarters, liquidate all assets, and donate that amount of money to some sort of fund for the betterment of the minority races. We could call it the, you know what, even make a scholarship, the Leon Scholarship for the minority races. That would be quite the legacy.
Ah, it would.
He'd be a hero.
Michael's smiling. I think that would be a good way of going. That lion's just as pale.
Look at you, Lion. You're getting to be a real celebrity.
I'm sorry, at this point, fucking Rashka is just running back.
We were carrying you back.
No. Rashka is full-blown sprinting through the city. Fuck this, just...
Are you just gonna slap up on the door and be like, gotcha, bitch?
It's up top, by the way.
Oh, shit.
They haven't moved the areas up there yet.
She bursts into the room, and she just fucking points at him in the face and just goes, ha! And then she just coughs, looks at the other congressman, and just tries to keep a straight face, but she's fucking grinning like a 5-year-old.
I would have laughed if you came in, pointed at him, laughed, and then just ran back out.
Congressman Michael kind of...
Ha ha. Ha ha.
Wait.
There we go.
Alright, focus. Congressman Michael kind of looks at you, Artorius. I think our plans are in agreement with many others, too.
Through the generosity and benevolence for the betterment of all races by former Congressman Leon. And I'm just looking at him Smiling.
You know what? Just to make the moment better, Gnerzi's gonna open his bag, pull out the mead, pull out a couple glasses, and pour one for him and one for Lion, and be like, "Drink up! Cheers to the hero!"
No. She snatches the glass for Lionel, downs it, and then does like the happiest fucking victory pose ever.
Ah, you're right. That is not enough. Here, let me. And he takes the big jug of mead and just kind of pours it over Lionel's head. Lion's head. That's better.
I stop him before he does that. There's a limit.
Damn. He's excited.
Lion's just defeated. He's just.
Damn.
Well,
You see. So, am I needed here, Congressman?
I believe you're just fine to leave now, Artorius. It was nice seeing you again.
Likewise.
Thank you for the medicine last time. My wife really needed it. So?
Not at all my pleasure.
Well, I do wish your companions, it kind of looks to Gnerzi and Rashka, safe travels to say the least.
Oh. She looks at the man, and nothing in this world could make me happier than today.
Well, I'm glad.
You did well for the, well, should I say, the common folk. So, you're good in my book.
Your friend outside, does he require his items back?
Indeed he does. He seems kind of lost and lonely without them.
Think about that. Shouldn't one of us be with him right now, just in case?
After everything is said and done, I don't think anyone's messing with anyone for a while. Either way, Michael starts heading out. It was good seeing you, Artorius, and like I said, safe travels.
Thank you, sir.
She pats the Lionel on the shoulder. It's nice for us common races to be so friendly towards one another. And then
Roll me perception real quick, Rashka.
Oh, I don't want to get stabbed.
No, he's not stabbing you.
He's too shell-shocked to do that.
Oh no, you hear this, he just, under his breath, is like, fuck you, you filthy bitch.
I'm gonna walk over. If that's okay.
Alright.
Now, former Congressman Lionel, I hope one isn't too bitter about these situations. Such thoughts of bitterness are like a poison, like hemlock, for instance. It's very detrimental to one's health and well-being. Have a nice day. And life, come to think of it.
He's sad, annoyed, angry, wants to stab everything in the room. Basically, just imagine a freaking Inquisitor from Warhammer 40k. He's just, heresy! I want it all dead! And, yeah, you walk out.
Cheers, Lion. I hope you have a good life. Well, what's left of it. See you.
You can see the guards already starting to disperse around, because there was a lot of guards, like a lot. But now they're actually just starting to leave, because they've been basically relieved of their duty.
With 6 months prepay coming.
They're heading
Made
to
a lot of people
Tahiti.
tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of the guards are leaving.
Just prep that.
Got it.
Just so you know.
And eventually, I'm guessing y'all are kind of leaving now, heading out.
She leans very close to Lionel and looks him dead in the eyes. And she just goes, you know, cats like myself have wonderful hearing. But if you ever do want to take me up on the offer for a free fuck, you let me know. And then she just turns briskly on her heels and walks out.
My God.
Everyone can hear just a very loud fuck from Lion's room and something being thrown.
Not right now.
Oh dear, he's suddenly contracted Tourette's.
So we're all leaving the
Mhm.
building now.
And when you do, you can step outside. You can see someone's actually brought go near his stuff. And he's starting to suit up in his armor and his weaponry. And Rashka, this is the moment I allow. You don't have to roll. You finally can realize everything you learned about Gunir through your books and all. Why people just trusted him, but yet there was no real reason. It's because he was a drow.
She kind of just wraps her arms around him and gives him a hug.
Hello, Rashka.
You look like you needed a friendly touch.
Thank you. I've had a day. He kind of hugs her back. Thank you.
Now I see why you hid your face, though. You even fought even less than me.
Unfortunately, people don't like me around. Just kind of putting on the rapier and his bow. And this mask means a lot to me too. I'm glad I have it back. Kind of slowly puts it back on. Now, can I suggest something to all of you?
Never leave you alone.
Usually
Never
alone,
again.
I'm alone, I'm fine. Until the moment I decide to look through my bird's eye. Either way. A drink?
What?
Because I need a night's rest before I move anywhere. Ow, my ribs.
Well, then, shall we head to the local inn and not, well, I guess, only partially terrify the innkeeper this time?
She sighs.
What, I'm being honest, let's face it.
Well, we could probably make it to your village tonight, Rashka.
She lights up.
I'm pretty sure I'm okay to ride.
They don't mind Goblin?
Rashka, you know, they really don't care for... They don't really judge any race. Alright. Artorius. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Now, gather our stuff. I need to go gather my things. I have most of it, but I gotta finish some things up first. Y'all do what y'all need to do. I will meet you at the eastern gate.
She does not leave his side. She
Okay.
refuses, actually.
Gnerzi's just gonna climb back into the wagon again. Get nice and comfy.
I'm gonna buy something.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Swear to God, if you buy another wench, she's not riding in the wagon, she's walking.
That wasn't me out of character. Okay.
Roll down the secret chat real quick, Yuki.
Alright.
That's a fun session.
Yes, it was.
Because I'm
You
sure
think
we're
our
about
session is
to.
over?
Yeah, we're probably about to end it pretty soon. Yeah. No combat, but definitely fun. Enjoyable indeed. No, your character's awesome. You know what I mean? all, Rick?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. I don't know if your connection was going or something.
I stepped on my cord and it disconnected.
Ah. I was saying, your character's awesome. I like what you do with him.
Thank you. Thank you.
You get to play the game.
And the achievement. That's great. Yeah, you definitely play the intellectual type of character very well.
Thank you.
And I guess it's something that can keep Gnerzi under control. Reasonably.
That's going to be interesting in about 15 to 20 sessions.
I suppose so. I mean, it keeps Gnerzi from turning everything into a blazing inferno. So, I mean, it's not too bad. That was pretty creative. Freaking, the fonts and all that.
Yeah. How to piss someone off who delights in spreading hatred.
Yes.
Attack the wallets.
It's definitely a different approach than Gnerzi's approach, which is typically eliminate those kind of people.
Make him famous for spreading the exact opposite.
He's a hero of the people.
And he will be reminded of that every day till the day he dies.
It's not like he can lie about it. His name's gonna be on it. Publicly displayed every day. Anytime someone writes down a scholarship, it's like, yes, this is the man. This is the... See this portrait here on the wall? This is the man that saved your life and gave you a new education. Welcome to the city. You should go thank him. He lives at this address. You have well-wishers coming to his door every day. He's not allowed to do anything, otherwise it'd be considered a crime.
Alright, I'm gonna go draw. I will catch you guys later. And I enjoyed playing with you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you. We enjoyed you too.
Yeah. You take care.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Later.
And I too will drop off sooner or later.
No, we don't have much longer. For sure, we're just getting to the village, or we might not even be able to travel to the village just yet. We might do that on the next time. Which is fine. I'm not even sure how long our session's been. I think 3 hours actually now. It's actually shorter than the last session.
Not bad.
Yeah, considering. And the combat the last time took like 2.5 hours, I think. Even or 2 hours. Don't remember much.